doing like voiceovers was the whole bay. Calm down. That one.
Yeah, you do those so well.
Yeah,
I thought you were the person. I didn't know that it was a voiceover.
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't
actually
see.
never showed this side of myself to the outside world.
Well,
So how long ago did you delete the apps?
2 months ago.
Okay.
And I haven't been on it
Thanks.
since. But I don't really take comments negatively. Like, I've had people call me trans man.
Trans man.
Yeah, but I literally made a TikTok and I joked about it. Like, I've actually been on TikTok since Musically. And so maybe like 14.
What's Musically?
That's
I think I
OG
remember.
TikTok, man.
Yeah, I think
To and from Australia, like every holidays. That was the age where you could go on your own as a minor.
Oh, you weren't even accompanied.
No,
You went on the plane at 7 years old by yourself.
by myself.
School in both countries? Were you going between schools?
Yeah, actually, I've been to 12 schools.
Well, okay.
Holy.
Yes, 12
That's pretty
schools.
unsettled. Like for a kid
My
to
mum
be.
actually broke the generational trauma. Great nan, my mum, my dad's mum, or the generation
And
before me.
Yeah,
I just hate not knowing what I'm up to, and I hate when people take advantage of me because I'm like, that's not for you to do. This is my body. This is my tinana, Feel anything? But if I
Have you had-
really love you, then I love you, and you're mine.
You're attached.
Yeah. But I'm not toxic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a lot of friends, but I know a lot of people.
Wow.
I can't be better than that person because
That's them.
that's them. They could be on chapter 1 or they could be on chapter 78.
Been somewhere along the way of your journey that you had gone to Thailand.
Yes.
Did you move there? Has Nix ever acknowledged you, reshared your voiceovers or messaged you?
Do you know something crazy? No. How that Nix was like my biggest fan. Oh, I'm Nix's biggest fan. Lol. Like, ego.
And
No.
best impersonator.
That's what that she claims to be.
Stereotype that if you have a heaps following, then you're all shit. You're up your ass.
No,
And it's just
man.
like, okay then, but all good. Oh, you're rich, eh? Because you get paid off TikTok. I was like, when did you hear that? Because
You could.
yes, I did.
Talk about the journey and the decision making behind going into OnlyFans, your experience and why you left.
Okay. So,
Welcome back to the Making a Statement podcast. This is episode 26. We are back at it with another very special guest tonight. Can't wait to hear her story, her journey. But before we kick that off, I am Dills. This is Making a Statement podcast. We are unscripted, unfiltered, uncensored, unedited, and sometimes he is uneducated. I like that plug. It's a good one. It rhymes.
Okay.
Brother E to the right of me, my brother-in-law. What up?
Hi, I'm Ethan.
Cuzzy Trev behind the scenes on the ones and twos holding it down.
Yo.
Chat. And we are from Making a Statement Entertainment. You can check us out, makingastatement.co.nz. Our merch is available on there as well with Afterpay made proudly in Foxton by Care Design. So shout out to the team there. On the hot seat tonight, we have a content creator, primarily on TikTok. You may know her as Daily Dose of Fino, but previously a content creator on the likes of OnlyFans.
yeah.
And I've seen plenty of comments saying you are the queen of the Nix voiceover and just lip syncing videos in general.
Yep.
It sounds like we're about to have a good conversation. But Phoenix Wymer, welcome to the Making a Statement podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Going to introduce yourself real quick to the whānau out there.
Kia ora, my name is Phoenix. As you all know, my name is Daily Dose of Fino. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Wanganui, but I've been in and out of the country since I was 7. I grew up with a single mum, but I also know, also been brought up with both sides of my family. And as you all know, I'm a content creator, comedian. I'm just doing lip syncs and all. And yeah.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah.
We like to start our podcast with a mental health check-in. So there's just literally where you at out of 10 from the week that's been. So yeah, how are you feeling?
This like last week.
Yeah, the week that we've had. Yep.
I'd say like a 5, but not necessarily because it was bad, but more like it was balanced.
Or average.
Yeah, like not good but not bad.
You okay?
And I think the bad side was more that I was feeling really heavy. Just, life kind of hitting you. And then the good part was that my mum's come home from Australia and haven't seen her in like 3 months, and she's like my best friend. So.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Is she living over there and she's just visiting here?
Yeah, for now, for a couple of weeks. She came over for a wedding, and then
Massive. We're big on whānau. We're
that's
family people, so I can understand what that emotion would be like. I used to live in Australia as well, so like, coming back and seeing my family, that was massive. Did you want to go on a little bit? Is there anything specifically kind of in life that's getting you down?
Not really. I think it's just P week. Like as a woman, you get your monthly up and downs, and I think that might have just been what impacted me to feel like that. Yeah, nothing major.
Is there anything routine at that time of the month that you do to comfort yourself?
But yes, I go to training, like fighting.
Yeah.
Go to boxing.
Cool.
Kind of been a little bit inconsistent though, if I'm being honest. But it kind of is a way of me to it helps me express. But like I noticed that because I haven't been going, I've been quite tight inside. So I'm like, I need to get back to training.
Training's important, definitely.
Yeah, hard out.
I can notice a difference if I don't get out and go for a run or get out and have a workout or something, 100%.
Yeah, but it could be like anything, like not necessarily fighting, but, people love to play rugby and netball and stuff like that. That could be their way of...
Mine's music.
Yeah.
Music
hard,
and, gym, fishing, anything, just a happy place, and
Yeah.
sometimes a distraction.
Positive outlets.
So positive outlets, facts.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the gym or do any of that boxing fighting in the week that's been?
No, I haven't.
Hey, so that's
No.
how you maybe could have lifted yourself a bit.
Yeah, but it was nice having my mum because she's quite an understanding person, and like when I express, she also helps me take accountability, so that helps as well.
That's cool.
Yeah, having mum around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, make the most of that. And sorry to cut into the time, Mum, and I appreciate you, Phoenix, for making the effort to fill in so last minute.
Yeah.
Sounds like a dog fight's going on behind the scenes, eh? What's that going? But
Only in Foxton Beef.
Nothing new.
yeah. But like I think I put the call out 2 days ago, and you answered the call out, and I very much appreciate that. Very last minute, and we made it happen. So thank you. Cuzzy DJ TJ, Cuzzy Trev, you just finished up your 21st. I watched you smash a yardie. I watched you throw up that yardie about 5 times while you smashed it.
I missed it by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you did.
I was gutted.
Yep, but we all made it. We showed up, and you had a very cool night surrounded by a lot of loving people, family, friends, near far. And how was your weekend, and how are you at out of 10, Cuzzy?
Saturday was pretty good. I remember half of it.
Fair.
As you should.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious which half you remember too.
Yeah, I remember the half before the yardie. Actually, surprisingly, I wasn't planning to drink heaps before that yardie, but people were just feeding me shots and shots and shots that I was already like semi-drunk when I was taking that yardie. That's why I took my top off and started flexing.
Hey, it worked for the photo.
Yeah,
the photos and the clips look good.
That photo of him doing the yardie?
Yeah.
That's a mean
That's
photo.
a fucking mean. Shout out to Cuzzy Shorty for taking that.
Yeah, that was mean.
Sunday, I didn't really have a hangover, surprisingly.
It's because you spewed it all up.
Literally, I woke up at 6, started spewing, and that lasted until 9. Sorry. And then during the whole day, I just felt bloated. All that, like, beer got to my stomach.
Did you take a mean ass booze?
Aye.
Aye.
Is that you or nah?
No, I vomited that shit up.
Oh.
That shit up.
And then
Nice.
Pull out. No, sorry.
And then yesterday, I still felt that gut bloatedness, and then today I feel fine. So, yeah.
So it's a 2-day recovery. Or free.
Oh, and also, I reckon yeah, it's gonna be pretty good because one of my gifts I got is a tattoo voucher, so I can get another tattoo, and that's gonna be sick.
Do you know what you're gonna get?
I haven't debated because this guy is also a tamoko artist, but I obviously already have a tamoko, but that's done by separate artists, so I don't want to like mix and match two different artists. So I might get something on my neck or calf. I'm not too sure.
Also, the hat that he's wearing is the brand that I was talking to you about outside.
The power.
Yeah. What's the brand?
Oh,
MMA.
Can you give them a flex on the camera since we've already just mentioned them? But they've got some mean gears.
yeah, that's cool. As.
Yeah, I like
And this
that.
isn't sponsored or anything like that. It's just me and Phoenix were talking about it outside, and that's the head. Brother E, where you at out of 10?
I was good until today.
What happened today?
Not because of the podcast.
Well, that's good.
So I don't know. Did I tell in the podcast last week about my fence breaking?
But from the storm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that shit. Like.
So
you got a quote,
insurance
didn't you?
is
Yeah.
not covering it
Oh, why?
because there was no significant wind damage.
Are they from Foxton or no?
No, well, I sent them the civil alerts saying that we're in a state of emergency and shit, and they haven't got back to me. I've only sent it this afternoon, but I was fucked off. I sent one of those big angry mum messages, the big emails.
Did you type it
Are
and
you
proofread
fucking
it?
kidding me? No, I didn't proofread. I just sent it because I was angry. I could have called them and it would have been worse.
True. Facts.
It was like,
There's your way of expressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like, I'll send the email.
Well done. Good thinking.
Yeah, I was like, I won't get as many swear words out in an email.
How much do you think you should put in the Rangatahi jar for that?
Oh, $20.
20
probably.
bucks. Okay, well, just for
I don't
anyone
have my
that
wallet
doesn't
on me,
know,
though.
this is the Rangatahi jar, and every time we swear on this podcast, 50 cents goes into the fund. So you can see there's a fair bit of money already raised for this year. It's only February. And it's just us and our guests talking freely, but doing so for a cause. Because last year we put the funds back into a dance academy for Levin's youth. And what was he doing?
Trev's giving us some money.
Oh, is he owe the Rangatahi jar?
Yeah, maybe. He's got to pay the guest bill this time.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'll
right.
pay the guest bill. Yeah.
That's
No, I was
right.
gonna give him $20 for that email, but
Go Hundy, Phoenix on this one.
Don't tell me
Trev
twice.
shout. Trev shout.
But yeah, so probably 5 as well. Not bad. I had a good weekend. I went to a friend or two friends' wedding. Trinity and Bailey. Shout out the Eastons.
Shout
The
out to
newly
the Easterns. The
Easterns,
newly
so
Easterns.
It was an amazing wedding. It's beautiful. And then went to Cuzzy Trev's 21st. I saw him for about an hour and then he was in bed. I showed up. He could tell he'd just spewed because when your eyes get all red and they water. So his eyes were buggered and he was all sweaty. And he was walking around with a bottle of Fireball. He's like, have a shot, bro. I was like, absolutely not. And then, within an hour, he was out to it. He kept asking me to come have shots. So you did drink quite a lot, eh? The last
Yeah.
memory, you did.
I drank heaps of shots, and then at the end of the night, after Yari, I just kept saying I love you to a lot of people.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then my last memory of you was grabbing your spew bucket and cleaning it out and giving it back to you clean so you didn't spill it on yourself. I was being a dad. So, yeah. But it was good. So it kind of evens it out. But yeah, that ruined my day. Absolutely. So I took a day off work tomorrow because I need
Stress day.
Yeah.
Bro,
Fix
what?
that fence.
You fix
And
that
that.
fence?
And
Yeah.
that.
You got to how much is that going to cost you?
Nah, so he's going to come around and give me a price just to do, because there's concrete posts and then it goes to wood. So from the wood posts around, he's going to give me a price to just do that for now because that's actually completely screwed. The other stuff, I can just deal with it for now. So he's going to come around tomorrow, give me a price for that, and then I got some other stuff to do. So
I also just want to plug the vacay day. That's what you've just taken.
yes,
And we started this podcast, and last year we had some councillors on during the election. So we said to every councillor we're pitching, we want a vacay day put into our workplace, so that the work industry, everybody once a year can take a vacay day, which is what he just said, like a stress
no
day.
notice,
But like
we just go,
no reason,
boom.
no explanation, no anything. You get one vacay day, and it could be you go fishing on the boat. It could be binge watch fucking the new series when it comes out, or fucking have a stress day and just go to sleep. Vacay day.
it'd be like annual, but you know how you have to put your leave in for annual?
Yeah.
So you can just call up and be
Have
like,
one
"Yo,
vacay day.
I'm having my vacay day tomorrow."
I
And
thought
it's
you
done.
could have like mental health.
I think that
Weeks.
depends how good your workplace is. Like I
that's
think like that's selective on who you work for.
But I just called it my boss. I just called him at 6:30, like right before you got here, and said, "Hey, bro, I'm not in tomorrow. Let me know if you need me, but I'm not coming to work." And then he was like, "Sweet as."
Oh, gotta love those.
So
kind
shout
of
out to
bosses,
James
eh? Yeah.
McDougall.
Shout out James McDougall.
Shout out James
Good
McDougall.
cunt.
Good cunt.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's cool. Before I say where I'm at, Cuzzy, Trev, Brother E, and Daily Dose of Pheno, we've got the loaded tea bar, and we're about to review these. We call this True Reviews. You haven't tried this before, Phoenix?
No, but I'm pretty
You've seen
excited.
it online?
No,
You have never seen them advertised?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't.
So they are basically a sugar-free tea. It's they've got the flavouring, and then we've added what's called a toe energy boost. So it's like again sugar-free and stuff like that. Means of getting a guarana hit. Caffeine. And then it's got aloe vera concentrate and stuff like that, which has like digestive health and stuff, digestive tract, health and blah blah blah.
And vitamins, lots of vitamins.
Vitamins, it is, a healthier alternative to like an energy drink, for example.
Oh, yeah.
So, what's your flavour?
Sour blue raspberry.
And it's green.
Because of the toe.
Oh, right. And
Because of the toe.
the toe is yellow.
Because of the toe.
Yeah, is that what toe is?
Yeah, like calm.
Is
Yeah,
oh,
toe.
But that's the opposite from
I'm
what
pretty
it
sure.
does, what energy does.
but that sounds
Oh,
right.
that just reminded me when
Yeah, I
you
know,
said
but
toe.
out of it though. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it is, that's out of
Yeah.
it.
So what is that? Is that like a yoga thing? Toe?
Oh, I don't know. That's just I made up the hand signal, but toe is.
Toe is
toe,
flow.
I'm pretty sure toe is like calm in Māori.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this
Cuzzy
is
Triple
just
Fact tip.
You just did.
just to
adding emotion.
emphasize the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
do you want to emphasise the flavour and tell us where it's at out of 10?
Honest too.
True
Honest.
reviews. If it's
Yeah.
kaka, you tell us.
Right now?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, I really like sour. So it is sour.
Okay.
So I reckon like a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
7 and it's sour. Mine's
Wait, I
You like it?
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
go
hey,
straight up.
There's yours.
Man.
You smash it. Don't leave with it still full.
Okay.
So,
Can I taste
This
the
my one is sour green apple.
yeah, which I smelt it and it smelt mean.
I like the normal green apple. I don't know if I'm usually the fan of the sour one, so I'll see where this is at.
Ooh. Yeah. Sorry.
Good?
Yeah.
Mean.
Well,
That's better than the green apple.
Yeah, it smells
Yeah.
way better.
That's like, and this isn't promoting vape use, but when you have like a vape and then you have an ice vape, this tastes like the ice version.
Well, there's ice in it.
Yeah.
wouldn't it be the same? How does that work?
You know how there's like a
Because
nice,
ice is like a menthol.
there's like a nicer twang, like the ice hit.
It's
like-
menthol.
I think the sour hit it.
It's fucking menthol. That's what ice is.
But like,
It's
how,
actually
how
not
would
menthol.
It is.
No, it's consisted of some chemicals that they implant into the vape.
Yeah, but it's like menthol. It's like
It's
if you have
like-
a cigarette and then a menthol cigarette, that's like the ice version.
that? But how would it work in a drink? Is what I'm questioning.
No, it doesn't work in a drink. I think I'm just like the comparison. I think is the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
but not promoting vape use at all. I don't even vape. I've just tasted vapes in the past, but I don't vape myself. Loaded tea bar.
That's
yeah, I
cold
would say
as.
that's an 8.5.
Like that's cold as. They
What do
gave me brain freeze.
What are you drinking?
Trev, what are we drinking this week?
Shit.
Does mine have toe in it?
My toe.
Guess it has
Not
toe.
unless it's mine. Nah, sorry. Sorry.
It's your favorite Celsius.
That was the clue I gave
Kiwi
you.
fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Is it watermelon kiwi fruit? No, strawberry kiwi fruit.
Yeah.
Strawberry
Kiwi strawberry.
The color looks really, really mean.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It tastes a little bit. The kiwi strawberry tastes too artificial though. Like it doesn't taste like actual kiwi fruit and strawberry, but it tastes like the Celsius flavoring of it. So it's not bad. I like it. I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5. It's not bad, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. But I could drink it again. Like, it's not-
7.5's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not one that I'd put away, but
Yeah,
that's
Cuzzy
good.
Trev,
and it's really cold. I like
I'll
it.
give it about a 6.
a 6.
Yeah, it's also not my favorite.
Is that really sour?
Yeah, but it's just like every hit is sour,
Is that good?
but I actually like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you have real salty food. It's just like that, but sour. I love salt too,
Oh.
but yeah, every hit is
Oh no, I've seen a few of the facials.
Yeah.
Did you get the fly spray?
No, I put that one up there, but I think because the door's open.
Not doing much. is it?
Remember,
It's
that's
not
what, we
doing
said,
much.
that's what we said last time. We said that's going to kill the ones in here, but then the door's open, so then they're just going to fly back in.
Anybody
It's
tuned in,
super hot
you're
in
more
here.
than welcome to name the pet flies.
It's hot in here,
He-
so the
Sorry.
Before we continue, I just want to remind everybody that the podcast is uncensored, unfiltered, unscripted, and unedited, meaning this is just open, honest conversation, and it isn't for young ears or sensitive ears. So if our podcast and what we do and talk about is not your cup of tea, tune out. I would say I'm at a 8. Fuck, I had a long weekend, bro. No shit.
but productive.
Productive
I'm driving
as.
past your guys' house now. Fuck, it looks tidy. Oh, I just cursed again. Sorry.
The back, bro. I did all the back.
I haven't seen the back yet,
Yeah.
but seeing the front, like it looks way tidier.
Yeah, nah. So I just got out there and I started just using the saber saw and the skill saw, and then the batteries went flat, and then the other batteries were still in the boot of the car from camping that wifey had in live-in, and Dad didn't have an extra battery for the skill saw. So I ended up just going out there with the hand saw, bro, and I just went out and tackled the backyard and cut down everything and
I
trimmed
don't
up
know why
everything.
you didn't tell me.
Oh, just,
Well, I seen Brayden.
You weren't even around. You were at a wedding.
Oh, you told me earlier though.
No, well, earlier the batteries were there, and I thought I had backups.
Because I drove, but when I came, I think I dropped Warrior off on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Brayden was there with the skill saw cutting the thing. So I was like, why don't you use a saber saw?
Yeah, no, the battery went flat.
Okay.
So I cleared out all the yard. I spent all of Saturday and all of Sunday like up in the morning and just working through until like 5-7 o'clock. Like I went
morning?
to your no time. I went to your 21st cars. I got up at 10, was doing the yard and that all day, and I just finished dumping a trailer load, and Aroha was at the door with my clothes to put on and said, we need to go right now, they're doing the speeches. So I had to, after being out in there all day doing the fucking yard, and I hadn't even showered, washed my ass at all, I just had to take my clothes off, put the other clothes on, spray some links, and come to the 21st.
Shit, I can't speak. You heard it here first. He didn't wash his ass for my 21st.
I didn't.
What a great cousin.
I didn't.
And he also gave a speech.
Hey, at least you turned up.
Yeah, I turned up. I showed, and I even did an impromptu speech that I just made it there to deliver.
Yeah, I was hoping to get there to try and force myself into one.
Yeah.
That's what I was rushing for. I was trying to get, let's go.
But that was the up to the night, that was a cool like release and just, mingle with everybody and the family and stuff like that. It was a mean close to the, busy day to wind down a bit and have a few beers. And then just want to shout out Cuzzy B, because Brayden came, I picked him up on Friday night, and he just came to help with the yard, and then we ended up obviously smashing out 2 days fucking hard labour. I got the trailer hired for 24 hours, bro, and I was just like, I want to do as much as I can. So I went to the dump, I went and dumped fucking 5 trailer loads of trees and bushes, and it was just a busy weekend, and he helped me get it all done in time.
Maybe we should invest in a brazier. We just burn it all.
What's a brazier?
That's what I was
Outdoor
about to
fires.
ask. Bro,
The outdoor fires. And they've got like the metal things out. And
yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so. My mate had one at her house. Yeah.
You just light it and then you just sit there and burn stuff
And then
off.
I acted like I knew what I was up to, but I actually didn't. And I cracked it.
well done. Must be a natural.
Sorry to interrupt. I also have the meaning for toe.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, I was going to ask that.
So, which one do you want to know? Because there's heaps.
T-A-U.
Yeah, no. So there's the Māori term, there's the Polynesian term, there's the Italian term, and the Indonesian term.
Give us all of them.
So the Māori one means beyond.
Okay.
Polynesian means back or spine.
All right.
Italian means yaw. And Indonesian means old, aged, or senior.
You could almost make a sentence out of different languages.
Well-
Saying toe, 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 toe.
I was just a know-it-all just then.
Well, yeah, doing that.
Because the
You
toe
got it-
actually means beyond, not
Yeah,
calm.
you got it wrong. That's why we got our
Shush.
fat checker. Yeah, so now we jump to the hot topic. And Phoenix, you'll know what that is. Our viewers that are just tuning in, what this is our guests each time they come through, they write a subject or a one-line or a one-word, whatever it might be, on a piece of paper. We drop it in there and we open it in a future episode. So you've added something to this, eh?
No, I have.
And did you
yes.
put your name on the back of it?
I did not.
Kazi.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Legend.
Yeah, see? He
Yeah, he
knows
saved
he knows
the
what
day.
he's
Got
doing.
backs.
What's our hot topic for the week, Kazi Trev?
Oh, you can't even read that. Do you think Putin will listen to Trump on finishing the war?
Oof. Politics.
No.
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I don't even know the drama.
The
Ukraine
Russian war.
You haven't seen or heard anything about that?
No, I'm actually not on social media.
Well, that's cool. What do you mean by that, though? Like, you're not... Because obviously you are.
Oh,
like,
Facebook,
yeah. Oh,
just
okay.
for work. But I took myself off Insta and TikTok and Snapchat.
Was there a reason for that?
Low key, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. It's just very like energy consuming
And time?
and time consuming, and I just felt like I wasn't very present with myself. And it could be the simple things like go and have a shower. You know, I'd sit there just scroll for 3 hours, or I'd do TikToks for 3 hours, and and obviously this type of politics stuff is like on TikTok or like on social media, so I had no idea.
What about the news, though?
I don't watch.
You're not consuming any news or
No,
media?
just
Or...
Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
There'll be a documentary in a couple of years, I'd say.
Yeah.
But there's a war going on in Ukraine and Russia, and like
It's pretty bad.
wider countries are getting involved, and we're kind of on verge of like World War III and shit.
Oh wait, is it still the like Pakistan? Is it Pakistan?
Iran.
Iran, yes. Is it still that?
That's still
war?
happening in a sense. Yep, that was Iran and Iraq, and then like they got bombed, and then they stopped. But then now there's more calls for.
I think everywhere's blowing up
it's
everywhere. Because
gone
it's the
for
same thing
ages.
with that whole Palestinians near Egypt. Is Jerusalem or something?
I don't know.
By Egypt. My mate was over in Egypt with the army
Right.
doing like border controls and stuff.
I think that's kind of just ongoing, constant territorial things, that kind of stuff, I think.
I don't know what it is.
But I want to kind of go over what about the news that Trump dropped the bombshell. The bombshell.
Oh, the UFOs.
UFOs.
files, because he wants to hide the Epstein shit, eh?
Ordered the release of the UFO files in the week
So
that the
they're
Epstein.
real.
Wow.
So what's happened?
Wow.
What's happened is Obama went on a podcast and he got asked about aliens on the podcast. He said, "Yes, I believe in aliens." Now, I think that's then triggered this response because he was the president of the United States and has all the knowledge in the world about shit, right? So he goes, "Yes, I believe in aliens." Then Donald Trump comes out and goes, he breached presidential confidentiality, and we're going to act on this, and because of that we're going to release the whole files or some shit like that. But it's real timely because there's the Epstein shit going on. Have you seen any of that?
Nah.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't
Guys, I
either.
feel like a loser.
Do you know?
I haven't either.
Do you know?
Oh, okay.
Do you
My
know,
missus
We're
is
both
all
losers.
into it.
do you know anything about who Jeffrey Epstein was or is?
Oh, is it the island?
Yes.
I was
Epstein
actually
Island.
talking about this last night with my mates.
You didn't know what it was.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
And
but
it's
you
something
learned
the-
about it last night.
Yeah, they were just talking to me about because they mentioned it, and I was like, what? Just and it's like the island, eh?
He owned an island.
Yeah, and
then
then eat babies.
I have heard that they talk about
that's
stuff like
where
that.
it's going. Like I don't know the whole thing. Like there is like conspiracy theory but it sounds like, and amongst all of these files, there's like 3 million files. People started piecing the puzzle pieces together, and there's like code words and all these different people that are collectively in it, like the biggest world leaders of different foreign nations. And
What about old Leonardo DiCaprio holding that jar that looks like a baby's fetus?
I haven't seen.
Have you
that.
not seen that?
It's probably AI, bro.
Nah, but still.
Probably.
But
Still, it's probably AI.
You know, like that,
I
that's
seen-
a good Opus clip right there.
I
with
seen-
that photo on it.
I seen Sonia and Shanae talking about a Scooby Doo movie, and I was like, bro, that's AI. Like, it's not even out. But no,
That's buggered.
the Epstein files are heading to those extremes, and there's like the names of like Trumps and that involved in those conversations, as well as the what's his name, Prince Andrew, but he's not a prince anymore.
P Diddy.
He's probably in there. Probably wouldn't put it past him. He probably had a couple parties, but no. Prince Andrew is the brother of the king.
Right.
So the king who took over the Queen Elizabeth when she passed away, the king's brother is all through those files, and he got arrested this week.
Oh,
Shit.
And that's how
fuck.
shit is getting real. And then like the biggest, like the UK's advisor, like high up there in the government kind of shit, he's just got arrested yesterday because what was that? Because of being in the files, he disclosed confidential information to Jeffrey Epstein and shit. There's like photos of him in his undies and shit like that on the island and like
the king.
no, not the king. No, this one's the UK US advisory person or something like that. He's like high up in the government. But the king's brother Andrew, he's all through the files, the emails, the photos.
Oh,
He's
wow.
he's suspect number one. On top of that, I seen today the Mexican cartel wars blew up, bro. The police or undercovers or somebody followed back like a mistress to what was like a game pad, and then when they got there, they've ended up having some kind of a shootout, and they've taken out the cartel boss, like big boss, like
Oh
top
shit.
dog cartel boss.
Yeah.
And since then, like Mexico's had like an uproar. There's been like this morning or this afternoon, it was like 72 people had been killed. Like people
Oh.
shootouts, burning shit, like the cartel versus I guess the police. I don't know.
The government,
I don't know
so-
the ins and outs, but it's something like that, bro, happening in Mexico today.
Holy
crazy shit.
shit. Trev looked that up.
Is that what you're doing?
That's crazy.
Is it still happening? Like they were lighting cars on the streets on fire and shit.
I imagine
Mexico-
like living around that.
Mexico has deployed thousands of soldiers to buoy something security. The country's security minister has said after a wave of violence erupted following the death of a powerful drug lord.
What was his name? It's something like an El Chapo kind of status. You know what I mean?
They don't really say here, but they said they sent an extra 2,500 soldiers have been in western Mexico on Monday, with a government saying about 9,500 troops have been deployed over since Sunday.
Because the
So that's how
cartel,
bad it
the
is.
cartel are in uproar, bro, and I think like killing everybody and shit.
Wow.
Fuck,
is it
that's
like
scary.
is it like the movie The Rip? Have you seen The Rip?
Nah.
Oh, it's like these two cops and then they go into a house and upstairs it's like it was supposed to be a certain amount of money, but it was like more than
Oh, wait, and it's in the walls?
yeah.
I
Is
watched
it
that
kind of-
recently.
yeah, is
And
it-
then they got to get out, and it's in the jungle or something? Is it?
No, it's at a house, but that just reminds me of that
at a
movie.
house.
for
It's
some
in the
reason.
jungle, I think.
At a house in a jungle?
No, at a house upstairs, like a Spanish family.
I'm fucking sure I've seen that.
I forgot the actors' names, but he's quite
What did you watch it on
famous.
Netflix?
yeah.
Or
I think I did too.
I might have to just play catch up.
What
Can
is it
you look
called?
it up?
Yeah,
The
what is it
Rip.
called?
But
The
it kind
Rip.
of just reminds me of that whole cartel thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, the cartel shit is pretty crazy. And, like, yeah, shout out to everybody that's trying to keep the peace over there. And
Yeah.
anybody over there that's impacted, it's quite tragic.
Anyways.
No, I want to now jump to you, Phoenix. I think I want to start off with what you were just saying about the social media, consuming
yes.
too much of it. I think everybody out there does that. I think
Yeah.
people don't realize the plague of, like it's an addiction.
Yeah.
And people invest too much time in it. And I love that you've said, especially at your age, you're 22. I didn't realize you were that young because you've been doing the social media thing for a minute, like a few years, surely.
Yeah, maybe like three.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be my 4th year.
Wow. So you
Yeah,
just,
or maybe 5th.
yeah. So you kind of jumped up and built a following real quick.
Yeah, and now see you later.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. But I still get recognized in town and stuff, but it's not really.
That's how we met. Remember
Yes,
Helen
yes,
Steins?
that's right. I
And
was
was
just
with
like-
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with him.
Oh yeah, I actually can't.
He
remember
took
him
the
being
photo.
there.
He took
yeah.
the photo for us.
Yeah.
And you said that you had recognised me, and I said, "Oh fuck, I recognise you." And then I put the call out there, and I did say, "Should
Yeah.
we do a podcast?" And people wanted to see it.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like when I seen it, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what the hell?
But fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, actually, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah.
And just going back to the crazy world of social media, I put that photo up. There were people commenting saying that where was this actually taken? I can tell this was photoshopped
AI
in the back
and shit.
setting. And
It did look that way from the photo, though.
But What did it really?
Yeah, like the outside, like the outlines of yous looked like cropped almost.
I guess that's probably just because phones are so
Yeah.
good quality nowadays.
Yeah.
Like you can see the definition and the depth and the,
Yeah.
you know.
I think sometimes if you do it on portrait mode, it can do that. It kind of like really does the outlines in that so that the face stands out.
I
So
also
it
think
might
it
have been like
depends
that.
on the lighting as well.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Hallensteins might just have some mint lighting. So
Yeah.
maybe you should shoot some TikToks in there or something.
Or
Like,
maybe
do
it
one
was,
of your twerk videos and on Hallensteins.
Oh no, that's shame ass.
Yeah.
or maybe it was my fault for taking the photo and portrait. Who knows?
Oh, well, I thought the photo looked good. It was just I thought it was so funny that the comment section people were going fucking.
It's
This
just
is
like the
Photoshop.
audacity.
This isn't real. And it's
Did they
like
think
I think it was because I was there.
Yeah.
Did they
Well,
think that you photoshopped her into it?
Yeah, like some shit like that. And I was like, what?
Well, it's just like, do I look cropped in here now?
AI
Yeah,
as.
yeah. Yeah.
No, well, this is real life shit. And that's what we do on this podcast. We talk about real life. So how did yours kind of get going and where did you start? And just fill us in. Who are you?
It's so like it's how I started is just so like
Like everyone else, straight out the...
yeah, it was just like that.
Yeah. And
Like
then,
I didn't think of any much of it, but I remember I've actually been on TikTok since Musically, and so maybe like 14.
what's Musically?
That's
I think I
OG
remember-
TikTok, man.
Yeah, I think
I
I
thought,
remember.
I thought Vines
No,
was OG TikTok.
So okay, so it went Vine, then Musically, then TikTok. I was on Musically as well.
You had videos on there.
I had my old account on my phone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We should have a little browse. That'd be fun.
No, you should not.
Oh, it's like these ones.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
like
Musically.
hand gestures things.
Yeah, just like lip syncing to
We
songs.
just lip syncing songs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They still do that on TikTok now.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of
It's
in a
more
new era
dancing.
now. Yeah,
It's
dancing.
more dancing.
hold on. Dancing's always been the TikTok buzz.
Yeah, but Musically, it used to be transitions, like putting your camera behind your head and then doing it with
Yeah.
new outfits on. It's different.
I'm just going to put a full ass disclaimer. I don't use TikTok. I have a TikTok account, but when I post my clips, I bulk post them to just across my socials, but I don't actually use TikTok. I don't like.
Right,
I don't
gotcha.
use TikTok, so I'm late to the party. One thing I do want to ask just before we continue is how do you make money on TikTok?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't. No.
Oh,
You have a
I
ruthless
think-
following and your viewership, and that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy, and people are like, "Oh, you're rich, eh? Because you get paid off TikTok." I was like, "When did you hear that?" Because
You could.
I want some.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm suddenly looking at the app. Like, how do you monetize it? Like, how does a view equal $1 on this app? It doesn't.
I don't think you can actually get paid in New Zealand. Like, I don't think New Zealand can afford the funds for it. I think, but I actually discovered that you can subscribe on TikTok, so you
Yeah.
can put like exclusive content, as in like behind the scenes of me making my lip syncs and stuff, and I don't know, life advice. But people can subscribe to that, and then you can get money from that too, which I have.
And lives. I know you can get money from
Oh,
lives.
and lives,
Because
yeah,
I did that for a time period and I was actually quite surprised at the money that I made from doing those lives, but I was doing them quite consistently, like in the
Yeah,
studio
yeah.
making beats and stuff. So, but it used to be too distracting. Like I'd be like, it would take me 3 times as long to make a song or a beat or whatever because I was too busy interacting and shit.
But if you converted your TikTok to Facebook, you'd make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen some of your videos have like 3 million views. Like,
Is it 3 million?
yeah, one
Oh.
of them, one of the top ones, I think.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I had a
oh,
quick look
yeah,
over
it was,
them
it
today.
was the twerking one.
I was. I didn't watch it. I just had a look at
Yeah.
the viewership and your page and stuff. The only one that I actually had seen prior to finding out you were coming on the podcast was the one. I think it's one of your top ones as well. It might even be pinned. Was the one? This is how my dad drives.
Oh, yeah, the boy
yes,
one.
Yeah. That's the one
Yeah.
that I when he
That was one of
said,
the
"This
first
is-"
ones I remember seeing of you.
So that's the same as
Oh,
me.
that was like, I think there was already 1 year in of doing TikTok. My very first, from what I can remember, like doing like voiceovers was the whole bay calm down. That one.
Was that you do those so well that when I see those and I used to see them pop up,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you were the person.
yeah.
You know, I didn't
Yeah.
know that it was a voiceover. I hadn't seen the originals.
Yeah.
You were kind of making them famous.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's-
I was thinking that was you.
It's crazy because people are like, "How do you do it?" I'm like, I don't even know how to do it. I just do it.
Yeah, but
Like,
you do it.
yeah,
You do a
yeah.
really great job.
Yeah, I
and
don't. Yeah,
You nailed the facials.
yeah.
The-
I
you-
can do that. Like even when I'm just talking. You know?
Yeah. But I found it very interesting that you got here and you're like, I'm nervous and da 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 da. And I'm like, man, like on your videos, there ain't no nerves. So
Well, because I'm on my own, you know, I'm in my own space where I can be who I want to be, you know. Not that I'm not who I am right now, but it's just like, I don't know, it's different because you don't get reactions in real life, whereas you're getting reactions now, you know what I mean? And like, I can just, be my normal self when I'm by myself. That's why I'm always by myself.
and do you do collaborative videos and stuff like that at all?
No, I should probably get out of my comfort zone, but there's been a couple comments. I think Uncle Tix, he might have commented and said something about collaborating.
Shout out Uncle Tix.
But I know I just haven't really brought myself to do it.
Is that again a confidence thing? Like again, you felt comfortable and safe in your comfort zone and doing your thing individually. You go and branch out. You're doing things with others that's outside that comfort zone for you.
I don't think it's anything to do with confidence. I think it's more like, I think it's fear, but it's fear of like, what if I fail? What if they don't like me? But it's just really unnecessary, and I understand that. But I think it's just having to come out of those thoughts as well. It's really difficult as a young person.
Yeah.
It kind of gets the best of you sometimes. But I think that's mostly why that. I think that's what stops me from doing all that stuff. Yeah, which it shouldn't though.
I think. Do you think like maybe you coming here, stepping out of your comfort zone in a sense, and doing what might be your first podcast is a step towards maybe collaborations in the future?
Possibly, yeah.
Like, is that where you kind of want to see yourself going? And
Yeah.
I know I want to go into your journey 100%. Obviously, the social media world is you kind of how you've built a name and a brand and a platform for yourself. And you've just said so many interesting things, and there's so much to kind of digest in that space.
Yeah.
So I just want to kind of break that down a bit further, and then we'll run it back and we'll talk about your upbringing between Australia and New Zealand. I want to know about how you that went and impacts it might have had, or pros and cons, all of that kind of stuff. But just in the social media world, you've stepped back because you were digesting too much social media. You were spending 3 hours in a day or whatever watching the social media. How would you kind of give advice, or what could you say to people out there that are stuck, doom scrolling and spending their days like that? Like, you've obviously broken that cycle, that chain. It's a bit of an addiction. So that's hard. That's hard to do. So how have you done it?
I don't know. I think it just comes down to what you really want. Actually, I think it comes down to having self-awareness and what you're willing to change for yourself. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's like, what do you really want for yourself? And it's just like, I wanted myself. I wanted me. I wanted to put my attention and validation into myself because I was too busy worrying about what other people would think of me. Yeah.
Were you kind of like posting something and then you check the views and you check the comments, you check the reacts, you see if it's performing as well as the next one, you'd feel let down.
Yeah. And like even at the beginning, before I even started before I got famous, I actually really wanted to be famous. Like I'd see all these young people and I'm like, I want to be like them. I want to be famous. And then I got to that point and now I'm like, what now? Like what's the justice in this? Like you're probably just getting more eyes on you more than anything, whether it's positive or negative, but it's like nothing great. It's like you're still you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really good though. You're in a sense saying, you haven't allowed it to change who you are. So you've always wanted it. When would you say you kind of established fame? Like how long ago?
3 years ago.
Is that kind of, did you have a moment of blowing up when those like boy videos and that came out?
Yeah, like I just consistently posted and then I remember I said to my mum, "Oh, my video blowed up," and the first thing she said to me was, "Are you making money?"
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh well," and then like not long after, she seen my TikToks on her For You page. She's like, "Oh, you're funny as mama," and I'm like, "See."
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like my immediate whānau and that share your funny clips and that's you know how it gets to our news feeds, and it's because you're so good at what you do. There is a means, like I didn't realize TikTok doesn't pay for the viewership, right? If you exchange your platforms, you take that to Facebook. Facebook monetization pays okay, it pays all right.
And you could repost the clips that went viral on TikTok on Facebook.
Yeah,
And just make a page that's Daily Dose of Pheno on Facebook. And, and then repost the stuff.
I know it sounds like we're like encouraging social media when we just talked about you taking a step back. Right. So there's a balance obviously in that, because I myself try to not get too involved in social media. Like I don't like the concept of scrolling. I don't like how much time it wastes. I don't like how the algorithms work. I don't like, you know, the drama and bullshit that goes down on it. So I do try to steer clear and not waste time. Like I'm aware, like you said, self-awareness. But as an artist that runs a podcast that gets released every week and there's daily clips and there's music and I got to promote it, and you know we're trying to run a clothing brand, making a statement.co.nz, going after pay some, but it all means I've got to be on the platforms, and that sucks, and that's where I lose my balance a little bit, because you know if I was just an individual and I wasn't in the content creation space or the music space, I feel like I would be able to step right the fuck away, but because I'm stuck in that space that I'm in where I have to use the platforms to get myself out there to get what we're doing seen, I find it hard as a person to balance the time that goes into it all.
I guess that like I get that it's important, like if you want to push your products out, then that's just what you have to do, but it's also allowing, like what you're allowing in and what you're allowing out. So like social media is not the worst thing. I guess it's just society in general and, you know, all this cultural belief and stuff, but it's just like your algorithm is what you watch. So whatever you're liking, whatever you're watching the longest, that's how your algorithm is going to work. So I guess it's just like if you do put your stuff out, then don't take in what you don't want to take in.
Makes sense. And it's a balancing act though, and self-awareness, I think that's a really big one. I think there was a really strong takeaway from that advice that you shared. What's kind of like some of the biggest or worst negative kind of comments, like what are you kind of receiving that side of things?
I don't really take comments negatively. Like I've had people call me trans man.
Trans man?
Yeah, but I literally made a TikTok and I joked about it. Like I did the it's a song from Glorilla and it's like fuck y'all. That song?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like a Glorilla song, and I did a POV and it was like, POV, you called me a trans man or something, and then I had a piece of thing in my pants, so I kind of made the comment a joke.
Yeah, you made content out of it.
Yeah, and then like I guess that's kind of the only thing that from my knowledge that's probably the most negative thing, but I don't let it bother me.
You don't get hit, because I see these kind of comments out there for the content creators. You don't get hit with that, like you're encouraging the stigma around Māoris in society, those kind of comments?
I don't, not that I know of. Like I don't really go scrolling through the comments a lot, but yeah, not that I know of.
Well, a big thing that we're about is breaking the stigma. So low key, there was going to be a plug. But yeah, no, I do see everybody kind of online has an opinion, you know, and it's usually the negative ones that get shared, unfortunately, when people disagree or don't like or whatever, they're quick to fucking say so. Yeah. It's quite difficult to navigate as an artist, or what's that, helicopter?
Helicopter.
There's a lot of
helicopter.
That's what I thought straight away too. I was like, don't do it. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
It cleared my brain out.
Oh yeah, by the way, there is only one way you can get money from TikTok, and it's gifts from lives.
Right. Yeah, I thought so.
You don't actually make all of the money that
No,
they
they
spend?
make heaps of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
someone will spend $30 and you'll make like 30 cents.
And the promotional things on there are fucking expensive. Like if you wanted to
Yeah.
promote a video, it costs a lot of money. Whereas
Oh.
Facebook, you can just put a little bit of money into it and you can promote a post.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I
Like
mean? Like you
boost
can boost it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
promote. Yeah,
On
yeah.
TikTok,
do you do
it's
that at all?
expensive.
No, I don't. I don't feel like I need to.
You probably
No.
don't.
Yeah.
You got
Humbly,
an,
as
you,
humbly said, yeah.
You got an organic
I do.
following. You've got an organic following, and you get some massive traction. And that was kind of like one of my next questions. I mean, you've got this following at your fingertips, and they love what you do. Obviously, you said you kind of wanted to find yourself, and you said basically almost a see you later to socials in a sense. You're
Yeah.
kind of stepping back a bit. And what do you think it's going to look like when you do come back? Like you've obviously built a bit of a name. You've built a fan base, an audience. Is there anything else that you might want to kind of incorporate to what you deliver?
What do you mean, like?
Like clothing brand, for example. Would
Oh,
you want
right.
to invest in it and deliver a clothing brand and create different avenues or branches to what you have to, what you're doing?
I do, like in the future, it's just figuring out what that might be. And that was also another thing that I was really afraid of letting go. Like I think it might have been pride of my followers was like letting go and then not consistently posting, they low-key forget about you.
Yeah.
And so if I was to let that fully go and then wanting to build a clothing brand, then I'd probably have to bring it back. But, if that was something that I wanted to do in the future, then I'd definitely, hands down, go back onto social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you kind of drip feeding kind of content still at the moment?
No, nothing.
You don't have anything kind of tucked on from all the drafts and everything like that you don't just publish?
Well, because I don't have the app.
Oh.
And so I still have my account, so people can still watch my stuff. But because if you delete the app, then it deletes your drafts. So I went through and actually saved the ones that I liked before it was gone.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you delete the apps?
2 months ago.
Okay.
And I haven't been on it since. But I think I'm just going to give myself, I don't know, I'll start with 6 months. Because obviously if you fully cut something off, then you're just setting yourself up to fail. So I'm going to give myself 6 months. And then if I want to go back on it, then I will. But if I don't, then I don't.
Social media detox?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just giving myself the time that I need.
So 2 months, is that a New Year's resolution?
No, it just happened.
Oh, just around New Year's.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, effort, let's do it. Yeah.
That's cool. I think that's quite inspiring. I hope there's people out there listening that might, take that advice that you gave, that self-awareness plug, and maybe make a difference or a change in their habits. Because, man, some people just spend so much time and we need to reconnect with reality.
Yeah, and I think it's really hard being young, you just want to be involved in everything. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just like your brain is conditioned to do that. I think we're my generation is the first generation to be introduced to technology. So we're just
yeah, it's like as a constant. Obviously, me as a kid, I remember, dial-up internet, for example. So
Yeah.
we could go on the internet, but it was slow and screechy, and your phones and that were the bricks that played Snake. So we kind of got that first introduction, but we still had a childhood that was kind of non-existent of technology. So I feel like we were kind of like that the dying breed in the last on that cutoff, and as to when the whole world shifted. It's ironic that it kind of all happened at the year 2000 as well. Maybe, yeah. So now kids are brought up in schools on iPads. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
devices,
don't necessarily maybe do handwriting and get pen licenses and shit like that anymore.
I wonder if they still do that.
Well, I don't think they do. They just do laptops and iPads.
I worked hard for that.
yeah.
It took me a long time.
Yeah.
I probably still shouldn't have got it.
Nah.
My writing's messy.
And the
as.
flexi rulers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and what else was there? Is it the glue sticks? And you could have flavored glue sticks.
Yeah, but I don't think you're supposed to lick them.
No, but you
They
can
smell.
Flavoured?
You can sniff them. And the flavoured
Yeah, like
felts.
pink ones and
Oh,
stuff.
Flavoured
yeah.
felts.
I
Yeah.
think those are still about.
And there'll be like chocolate ones and shit like that.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what
The
are those
grape
called?
ones. I don't know. Flavoured felts.
Smiggle.
Is it
Was
Smuggles?
it Smiggle?
That wasn't even
Oh,
existent.
yes.
No, I don't know
think,
if it was
back
when we
I
were
a kid.
at school, yeah.
I think it was a different
For
brand.
the 2000 kids, it was Smiggle though. Smiggle like came out with,
Yeah, because they had the erasers.
and
that's
they had
what it was.
those bendy pins too.
Yeah.
And the snapback rulers that went on your arms.
Oh, yeah.
I only know that because people had them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have nothing.
You didn't have Smiggles?
Nah.
Oh, well, thank you for the disclosure.
You're welcome.
So sorry, Phoenix, if we go back to childhood and
yes.
upbringing and going between two countries, and how did you find life at that stage?
Well, you know, as a child, I didn't really know what was the norms. It was just my norms. I definitely built like a lot of resilience from it though. So when I was maybe like five, yeah, I think my dad may have moved to Australia. And then I still kept in contact with him because my family really tried. And then when I was 7, that's when I started traveling to and from Australia like every holidays, because that was the age where you could go on your own as a minor.
Oh, you weren't even accompanied.
No,
You went on the plane at 7 years old by yourself.
by myself.
That's
Yeah.
some scary shit. I don't even let my kids bloody walk down the road by themselves.
Well, the you sit at the back, so you are the last person to get on. No, sorry, the first person to get on the plane and the last person to get off the plane. But the air hostess, they guide you all the way to your parents or to whoever's picking you up.
Oh, it's like prearranged with them to do that.
Yeah. So so I was 7 when that happened, and then when I was 9, me and Mum moved over to Australia because she wanted me to be closer to my dad. I really felt for my mum though, because she was like, I wouldn't say in a bad spot, but you know, it was just very different, and she didn't have the support that she needed. And
Being in a new country, you mean?
yeah, and it luckily breaks my heart. But yeah, and then when I was 12, me and Mum moved back to Palmy, and then my mum met my stepdad, my other dad. So with my parents, I don't usually call them stepmom, stepdad. I just say my other mum or my other dad.
That's cool.
And then he's been with my mum since 12 and still with my mum.
It's like 10 years.
Yeah, this will be the 11th year.
Shout out
Nice.
stepdad.
Yep. And then my stepmom has been with my dad since I was 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and then I also have 4 siblings through my dad, and then I've got 2 brothers to my other dad.
Okay.
Step brothers.
Yeah.
And a huge blended family. You know, I was very loved, and like my family just continuously gave the love that I needed and that I deserved. And my mum actually broke the generational trauma. So my great nan, my nan, my mum, you know, my dad's mum, or, you know, the generations before me had gone through that generational trauma, which is really sad. But then my mum had the courage to break it. So I never was really around abuse or drugs or alcohol, which I'm very blessed. And yeah, that's pretty much my life.
So shout out mum too.
Yeah, shout out
out
mum.
mum.
And have you always had healthy relationships with your other mum and your other dad?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I still call them to this day. Like sometimes I'll probably call my stepmom more than my dad. But I just find it a lot easier to talk to my woman, you know, because it's always been the woman for me, especially because my mum, you know, and I think being with her all the time, like just as a single mum, I definitely developed attachment issues. So nothing wrong with that either, but it's just really hard when I build a relationship. It's like hard to separate from that.
Right.
Yeah.
So has that impacted past relationships?
A little bit, but it's weird because like sometimes I can find it real easy just to be like, so yeah.
Right.
If I really
Switch
don't,
up.
if I don't feel anything, but if I really, really love you, then I love you and you're mine.
You're attached.
yeah. But I'm not toxic.
And at the moment, you seeing someone or you?
Yes, it's a bit of a bumpy relationship, but yeah, I think I definitely learned a lot being in this relationship, and I think it's more like, you know, partners always play a part, but so do you. You play a part in the relationship. And there's been times where I would constantly be like, you did this to me. You made me feel like this. But then it's coming to realize that, no, I feel like this though. And it was really hard for me to come to that state of mind, to be like accountability, you know. And it's like asking yourself, why do I still tolerate it, rather than like you. Yeah, but I'm still growing and still learning.
That's massive for
That's
you to
super mature.
identify. Yeah, as mature as, and like I literally did a communications course for leadership up in Auckland, and it was like a multi-day course, and they taught what you just said.
Really?
Facts.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, like that exact example of you didn't take the, you know, you didn't do this and you made me feel that, and you know, that concept that you just broke down, being able to identify that self-awareness again is strong and mature as you're 22, and that's really big. So literally, if they're teaching that up there in Auckland at, you know, conferences, you're doing something right if you're applying that in your relationship and your mindset. So well done. Going through the, you know, childhood, and you're going between New Zealand and Australia, you get a bit older, you enter college years, etc. Are you introducing yourself to any of the things that your parents tried to shield you from? The alcohol, the drugs, the...
Well, I actually never, like, when I do that stuff, like when I do drink with my friends, I wouldn't say I shield myself, because my parents have never shielded me from anything, especially my mum. Like, if I was to have a drink or if I was to do any type of drugs, then it would always to be with her first, just so I could understand what it feels like to be safe.
That's exactly what my mum did with me.
Yeah.
Because we had such a strong relationship, I could trust her to tell her that I was ready to do something. And then she would always say, like, if you want to do it, you do it here, so that I know you're safe. Yeah. And so that she knows that the experience for me goes how she would hope that it would go, rather than risking me not talking to her at all and then going off and doing something and something goes wrong. Yeah. So that's cool. I like that. That's awesome. And like, not until she knew that I knew my limits of things, then she knew I was ready for the big world. Right. Yeah. And so I've never, ever, ever blacked out.
Well done.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that because, like, I know how to handle my alcohol, but it's more like I need to be in control of my body.
Self-awareness.
Because...
I'm sorry, but this is just a theme. You plugged it and it just fits.
Yeah. And I just hate not knowing what I'm up to. And I hate when people take advantage of me, because I'm like, that's not for you to do. This is my body. This is my tinana, don't touch.
Have you had experiences in which that has been the case?
I haven't. Never.
Because you're very self-aware. I would say too self-aware. You can never be too self-aware, but you're very self-aware.
But not even self-aware, but I'm also aware of my surroundings. So sometimes when I feel like I shouldn't be like, if it feels unsafe, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to remove myself because I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Follow your gut, like gut instinct. Like it's telling you something. Listen. Yeah, hard out.
And I've never been like, hopefully this doesn't actually happen, touch wood, but I've never been in a fight either. Oh. I've never started a fight.
Fuck, you look like you could take on some people in your TikToks and your facials and shit. Like when you're doing the yells, like you look like you could take some people on.
Oh, yeah. Nah. Oh, shit. Nah. I think it's more like how you hold yourself and how you hold yourself in situations. Like if anyone wants to come up to me, I'd just be like, okay, cool as, like, because, you're always in control of your own reactions, of what you say, what you do. And so if anyone was to ever, speak to me like, fuck you. I'd be like, oh, good sis, have a good night. It's like, it's all I can do, you know? Can't control what she does, but I can control what I do. So, and I don't want to fight you.
De-escalate rather than go and throw fists.
Yeah, because it's just like, what justice does that give you? Like, what, to make you look cool so nobody ifs with you? Like,
it's also very dangerous, especially with alcohol.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
of your brain shrinks as well. So it's
What?
like, your brain. I think your brain shrinks when you drink. So that's why they say like when people have like fights and they hit their head on the ground. That's why it's so common for people to die.
Can you fact check, Cuzzy Trev?
I'm pretty sure someone told
I've
me about
never
it.
heard of someone's brain shrinking.
Yeah, I think because of your blood thinning or something like that. I'm fucking sure I've heard of something like that.
Trev?
Yeah.
I am so sorry. This is not live or anything, is it?
No.
I need to go to
You go.
yeah,
We'll
sure.
just keep talking. Yeah,
Oh,
you're good. You're good. Unedited, unscripted, unfiltered, uncensored. But you just go wharipaku and we'll just talk shit.
All right. Easy.
Yeah, but just go into there or you can head inside up, either.
Okay.
Yes, it does. So,
Hey, your brain shrinks.
yes, chronic and heavy alcohol consumption causes the brain to shrink, as known as MRI studies are revealing reduced brain volume.
Yeah, bitch.
What?
Told you.
With studies showing a
Told
1.6% reduction to brain to skull ratio for those consuming 14 drinks a week. So you have to be quite consistent for it to be
Yeah.
like.
But that's
to
what they
shrink,
say, like
but-
when people get in fights when they're drunk and if they like get whacked and hit their head on the ground, that's why people when they're having fights in town, if they hit the ground, they're dead.
Because your brain smacks
your
against the
brain injuries.
skull.
Yeah.
Cuzzy Trev, can we have a Rangatahi Jar tally?
For today.
Yeah.
For today.
Where we're at so far.
Dills is at 10.
Hey!
Ethan's
I
at
was thinking
6.
I hadn't sworn.
I'm at 6.
And
Who you have talking more
Phoenix
than me?
is at 3. Also, it was funny because when Phoenix was saying like being self-aware, being drunk and stuff, I was like, not me on Saturday. I was
Not
not
you.
self-aware.
No,
No.
not my wife either. I won't out her too much, but she got very, very intoxicated.
So did my wife.
Yeah, I know. She was trying to tell my wife to come over to your house to have wines. And I thought maybe it'd be a good idea because then I could get them both to sleep and then I could just kick it with you and do the editing or something. And then I thought...
Which is what I was doing.
But then I thought, but if I bring her over, that might encourage her to drink more. And I actually only had to wait another 10 minutes and she was out.
It would have maybe worked and found a balance if she came over and helped Aroha Lee drink what she still had, so Aroha Lee didn't consume it all.
Oh, was this at my party?
No, this is after, when we went home and I had to edit the podcast and she came home, she wanted to keep partying and she ended up coming home and trying to bring the party home.
Yeah, but was she drunk at my party?
Yeah,
Oh, I missed it.
yeah.
Damn.
She
Very.
was drunk at your party, but
She kept asking me to give her a ride back to your house later. She's like, Dylan wants to go home. Can you drop me home later? I was like, I don't want to deal with you. No.
she said she was doing the round saying goodbye to everybody. She was probably
Trying to get someone to drop her home.
But
I can concentrate now.
all good, you feel
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
I did pre-warn you.
But I had nothing.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
It's the loaded
It
clearly-
happens. It
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
As these loaded tea bars are pretty good. So again, go and check them out. You can check them out on their website, loadedteabar.co.nz, and use "making a statement" as your code to get a discount.
Capital letters, making a statement.
But sorry, what were we talking about?
Like alcohol and
Oh yeah,
Right, so-
one
Small brain.
one
Yeah,
small
that's it.
brain, and that was a
Yeah.
fact.
And
yes.
fighting.
I do just want to put it out there again, uncensored, unfiltered, unscripted, unedited, meaning this is not for sensitive ears, and I shouldn't have to do a disclaimer every time we talk about something, but just because we're talking about alcohol doesn't mean we're promoting alcohol. We're talking about our lives, and that's what this podcast is.
I don't even like drinking.
No, and I've only
neither,
just
to be
started
honest.
drinking again, but like my New Year's resolution was almost to start drinking again because I took a whole year off.
of drinking.
Yeah, I didn't drink from
Man.
January last year through till my work
I
due.
think mine was May
Yeah, like half a
May
year.
till same.
Yeah.
Meanage.
And even then, haven't even. I think the most I've had to drink was either Campbell's wedding or your 30th, which was
Yeah.
2 weekends in a row.
Mm.
And now I'm
Wow.
like, nah, I'm done again.
Did you
Yeah.
not drink? Yeah, Trevs.
I had a couple, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. And Shania got drunk pretty quickly. I drove from the wedding and stuff. I only started at Trev's. I think I might have had like 4 or 5, and then I got pretty drunk. So I was like, I'm just gonna stop now. I still had a headache the next
Fine.
day too, which is why I'm like, this is a
More hair,
waste.
gang. No.
Yeah.
More Sorry, gang.
Yeah, it's terrible. So
Maybe your brain was growing back to normal size.
Well, maybe
That's why you had a headache.
Oh,
Maybe that's what a hangover is.
Wow, that actually makes sense for
we
some
mind
reason.
blown.
Facts. Facts.
I don't know
brother,
I don't know if it's a. Well, I don't know. Well, who knows?
So, did you go to school in both countries? Were you going between schools?
Actually, I've been to 12 schools.
Well, okay.
Holy.
Yes,
So
12
that's
schools.
pretty unsettled. Like for a kid
Yeah.
to be shuffling through the mix and you're having to make new friend groups and all the rest of it. How did you find that?
Well, like thinking now, it was a little bit difficult. I think I used to sometimes compare myself to the people because I've been to high school and that was the one high school I've been to, and so most of the friends that I was friends with, they had other friends who they had been friends with since primary, and I'm just like, damn, I wish I had like one of those, you know. But you know, life is just the way life goes, and if that's how it was, then you know I can't do much about it. But it definitely encouraged me to be okay with, like, I don't, how do I explain it? Like, I can just talk to anyone
Yeah.
and I can be friends with anyone and I can make friends easily. And I think that was from, you know, resilience
schools, yeah.
and having resilience. And it was just easy to, like, move and then settle. But I was okay with that. Like, even now, I want to keep going away. I want to travel, you know. I don't really like being stuck in one spot for too long. But yeah, I don't know if I have a lot of friends, but I know a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's and there's a big difference in that, especially like you look at Facebook friend pages or whatever. Someone's got 4,000 friends, but bro, like how many of them are friends? You know.
Yeah.
Straight up. Before I started doing this, I think I had like 2,800 or nearly 3,000 friends on Facebook. I don't ever talk to anyone on Facebook. I was like,
Yeah.
It's like an illusion, eh?
yeah, even Snapchat friends. I think I have like 400 people on Snapchat, and I talk to like 2 people.
And then you think, like, what's the point, eh? Like, what's the point of having all those friends? Is it to make you feel validated? To make you feel like, oh, yeah, I know all these
I
people.
got lots of friends.
Yeah,
eh?
not even.
But even if you look back to schools, like that's how cliques and social groups and that kind of worked too, eh? It was like just a big numbers game, like
Yeah, hard.
popularity contests and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me with the whole TikTok thing. I want to be popular. I want to be known. And now I want to go hide in a cave and not be known.
It's kind of complete opposite. Did you have people that you were kind of comparing yourself to?
Like
I guess like maybe people that you were inspired by, people that you kind of wanted to follow in the footsteps of, or people that you might have seen as competition or, you know, being competitive against in the world of what you were doing?
I don't think so. Like, I just seen everyone. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Or like, the content that they make is cool because everyone's content is different and everybody is different. But I never, ever saw people as a competition because what would that make me? You know, like I look at someone like, what's the point? That's just like, that's ego. Just thinking that you're, that you're thinking that you're better. Like, I don't think that at all. Like, I am better than myself, you know, than I was yesterday, but I can't be better than that person because
That's them.
that's them. They could be on chapter 1 or they could be on chapter 78. You know, I can't. What's the point?
You speak very maturely. And I'm just a full disclosure as a hip hop artist, and I think naturally the world of hip hop is competitive.
Yeah.
Man, people drop a song and I'm like, fuck those, you know, those flows and those. Why didn't I think of that rhyme scheme? And I hear something, I'm like, why did I not fucking jump on a beat like that?
You
And
sent me something
your
this
ego.
afternoon.
behind
the bars.
Yeah,
Behind bars. You sent me that, you're like, he's fucking doing my
did
behind
exactly
bars
what
thing.
I do and named it the same thing.
I know.
I'm like, nah, you can't.
Does he follow you?
Nah. Oh, I don't know. Nah.
So I
Do you
wonder
know
how
what
he got
that
the
is?
idea.
I reckon that's your ego talking to you.
But it is.
Yeah.
He's got a
It
big
is
ego.
because as soon as you said it's
Yeah.
ego, as soon as you said it's ego, I'm like, man, straight up, it is.
the biggest.
Facts. Like, no, but in the world of hip hop, it's competitive. Like, I did
Yeah,
an entire album shout out to the bro Joshy E. And I see there's a bit of an outcry starting for people wanting to bring him on the podcast. And I know he's going to come on when the time is right.
Yeah.
We've got that lined up for a very near future. But the bro Joshy E is most talented, fucking incredible lyricist in this country, up there. Like, he's top tier in my eyes, my mind. And me coming back into the world of music, I purposefully built an entire project with him. We did this in the studio with each other and on the phone with each other and shit like that. But we were competing because but it was also like us bringing out the best in each other. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going to come and bring my second best shit. I was going to come top tier and try to show up whatever he's about to deliver. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what in the world of music also helps to bring out the artistry, I think.
Yeah.
Which is quite funny.
Kind of like Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then, but look at that. Well, look at what that does.
He got like a Grammy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Kendrick, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like us.
Yeah.
They're not like, something like that. Yeah. But that popped off.
Facts.
Yeah, and that's purely because they were just getting at each other.
Who do you think won that beef?
Kendrick.
Yeah, I think Kendrick
I
won
think
it.
so too.
He had bars.
Yeah.
And like even just the way that he spoke, it was just like,
But he dropped
You ain't shit.
dropped a hit on Drake, and Drake's supposed to be the hit maker.
yeah, supposedly, but I don't really like Drake.
I'm not the biggest fan either.
I don't mind some songs.
But who
I'm
out
on
there,
some
by the way, if you're watching, do you think won that beef? Because I was tuned in, like every time something dropped, I was like,
We
"Okay,
watched
listen."
it at your house.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
watched like 2 or 3
Because
of
they
the
were
songs in a
dropping,
row.
bro. We were doing a board game night. Like, you know, all the bros over, we call them fuddy hoppers, and we like go and share board games at each other's house and just spend a moment reconnecting, catching up, and you know, just playing card games, playing fucking whatever. And that shit was happening, and so I was like, stop the party, we got to listen.
Yeah,
New
we
diss
gotta
track, new diss track just dropped. We're
And we're
putting it
sitting
on.
there waiting for it to drop again.
Yeah.
Like, what's he going to say this time?
Holy shit, he just said that. What's he gonna say?
One of those
We were
ones, yeah.
captivated.
Well, the
you
good
know.
part for us was, Dills, you're real in tune with the music industry. So when they're dropping like inconspicuous bars that we have no idea what they're talking about, you're like, oh, did you hear that? Like, what is he talking about? And you're
translating
like, he's talking about this, this, and this. When he said this, he was actually talking about this. And I'm like, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I'll translate,
was
dissect the
me.
shit, eh?
Yeah.
But
He's a
yeah,
translator.
that was a moment in history, and that came from, you know, that competitive nature. So there was an unhealthy, nature to that, especially when everybody else got involved, and that happens in other
Family and
scenarios.
stuff.
You know, that happens in real life and all the different real world circumstances in a day to day. But yeah, going back to, we got the school. We've got you going through. You've got multiple friends group, but you don't have, I guess, anybody that's there.
I don't have multiple friend groups. I have just
Multiple
one.
people groups that from the people that you know.
I think I would say more acquaintances, because I couldn't go to them and be like, hey, I need a shoulder to cry on. Like, they're just people I'd see in town and be like, hey girl, how you doing? Been a long time. But I don't think they would be the type of people I'd go to be like, I need you. Yeah.
You got one person that you rely on for that.
Nope, I've got 5.
5, so
Yeah, no, all girls.
friends.
Yes. Oh, and then one of my bros.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do have like a friend network.
Yes. But that it's funny because like those people are not the one group. It's just like the one person, then the 2 people, then the 3 people. You know, those are the groups.
That works. And then there'll probably be wider people in their groups that you associate with.
Yeah.
When you
pretty
mingle.
much. Yeah. That's kind of how my friend life goes. My friendship.
Yeah.
Are you still like, do you still talk to anyone that you went to primary school and stuff with, or
No.
no?
Oh, actually, I had a like a primary bestie, like a bestie back, school bestie, I guess. She was my first best friend, and she still lives in Wanganui, and so I've seen her a couple times, and she has a baby now. Just like, period.
Is her name Talifa?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
Because that sounded exactly like our cousin
Ah.
who lives in Wongas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's
so I
from
was like,
Wongas.
yeah, I was like, I wonder if that's Talifa.
No.
Nah. And then just I see her every now and then, but haven't really have contact with anyone in primary. I low-key can't remember anyone.
Do you have good relationships with like your siblings and cousins and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. I'm actually the second oldest of 16. I think there's 16 of us.
So that's maybe where some of that maturity comes from?
Possibly. I'm also the oldest sister as
Okay.
well. I'm the oldest sibling. So it's definitely kind of, I wouldn't say it's my job, but I feel inspired being a big sister because I'm like, I got to, you know, I'm their role model. So that's someone I'm someone they're going to look up to when they get older. So I'll be the best version that I can be.
That's massive.
That's cool that
Yeah.
you've taken that on, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. I've actually grew up as a single child, though, as the only child, because I'm the only child to my mum. So growing up, I was always on my own, but I've always had a relationship with my siblings. And even with my other dad's youngest boy, so my dad has been with my mum since he was 3 months. So we've been in his life, and he's 11 now. So I've been in his life for a long time, and I think that I have a really good relationship with him as well because I've been with him for like his whole life at the moment, you know. So yeah, and like my cousins, most of them are babies. I got a couple around the same age group, and one of them kind of fell off with them, but I generally don't know why. Yeah.
Well,
We won't go into that though.
I hope your family is tuning in though, and you know, like your siblings are realizing that you are, you know, stepping into that space. I think your presence and the way you carry yourself and the way you kind of your outlook is very mature
And inspiring.
Yeah.
That's nice to know. I mean, sometimes I do have, you know, my moments, and I'm like, oh man, like I could have done this a little bit like this, but
that's how you learn.
yeah, and then
You
I
have
just
to make mistakes to learn.
Yeah, and I just have to, you know, let myself know that it's okay to make mistakes. Otherwise, I'll never know what step to make.
Yeah. A big one for me was like I could do a gig and perform for half an hour, and I might forget one sentence and like fuck up the lyrics on one section of one song out of that entire half an hour set. But then I'd be getting off the stage and reflecting on it as like I made a mistake. And that's what I would let consume me. You know what I mean? And it was having to start to realise that, but hold on, I delivered, you know, 29 and a half minutes worth of, you know, exactly how I wanted it to go.
Yeah.
So I had to start looking on that, you know, that side of things, because that was, you know, getting the best of me in a lot of what I did. That just being an example. I think people just focusing on the negative and letting that one specific thing impact you. You know what I mean?
My mum actually told me, it's still something that I'm learning. Trying to, you know.
Toe.
Yeah. Yep. Toe. She told me that if I'm getting the words right, that voice in your head that's got you stuck in the past or it's got you stuck in the future, that's your ego. So it's not letting you be anywhere. Oh, it's not letting you be present. So it's just like, okay, I'm here now and I've already done this, but we'll just see how I go now, rather than like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, what if this doesn't go like this? That's your ego.
Yeah, because there's a two-way street too. Because there is that impact when you reflect on the past, and then there is that, you know, what if aspect or the concern of the future.
Maybe I've got a huge ego then, because all I do is worry about the past and the future. That's all I
I've
do.
been saying you got a massive ego.
You didn't say fuck all about my ego.
Well, I am now because you said it about me.
But you do.
Shut up.
Viewers, does he?
No.
Comment yes in the comment section.
I don't think it's like having this big ego, but it's just like, it's your ego talking to yourself. So it's just like pretty much fucking you up.
Yeah,
not anyone else.
I have a big issue with overthinking the future and the past.
Not
too bad with the past, but more the future. I'm more worried about, because I've made a lot of bad decisions, I worry about my decisions. So now every time something happens, that's why I sometimes take a little while to talk, because I'm like, fuck, should I say that? Or am I going to say something wrong? So that's why a lot of the time I'm just sitting here because I'm thinking, I've got something and it's there for 5 minutes.
Just
and I'm
say
like, am I supposed to say this, or am I going to look like a dickhead?
Say it.
Yeah,
So
but then if you look like a dickhead, then and what?
Yeah,
You know,
I guess.
time's-
And then I
time's
just
been
got to
done.
forget about the past, so then I'm kind of fixing both sides. Fuck my ego.
Fuck our ego.
It's a two-way street, but the conscience would also be kind of part of that, you know. Well, that's you know, it's almost like the tug of war, the angel demons. You know, there's a lot of different perspectives of those inner thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fix myself. So I overthink things way too much.
I might
It's- I
quickly
think it's
try and hoya the cuzzy there.
Yeah.
Oh, I had him. I was going to
Oi,
straight.
did you know, my nan's the man at that.
I'm normally
my
good.
nan walks around the house with a fly swatter.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to fucking get
Yeah.
you. Like, with her lips like this.
Yeah.
Like she's talking
That's
to the
my
kids.
mum's. Yeah. What the fuck? Wow, you did that so well. Like, what the?
Yeah, and
That's
she's
my
just,
mum.
she despises flies.
Me
I mean,
too.
obviously, they're pretty paru.
I miss the OG days, like bring back newspapers. There used to always be newspapers around the house, and you could just
Yes.
straight whack them with that.
I used to be like, because I'm quite good at it. I've got the art.
You're not.
down.
You're fucking
I
not.
backhanded it.
There was no art in
Watch.
you. You just shoot
If
fly.
you got Shania out here now, straight up,
Get 'em.
I'm really good at it. No, because it's facing the wrong way.
That's
So
the,
the
way
trick
you
is,
want them
no,
to
the
be
trick
facing
is,
us.
there.
no, the trick is, if they're facing that way, right, and that's their head, you whack towards them and just above it, because they can only fly up and that way. They can't fly backwards. So you're going to catch them on the up.
I like that.
straight up, it's
practical
it's-
thinking.
Physics.
Can you just look? He's
fucking
facing you.
physics.
He turned around, bro.
Yeah, he turned around for
He
you.
turned
Show him.
around.
Don't hit the rangatahi jar.
If I
Are we
get
going
him,
to get them
Yeah.
or?
Oh, no,
are
you
we
might
just
hit
going
it.
to talk shit?
if I get him,
Nah.
$10 in the rangatahi jar.
Dills. Also, a trick is move as slow as you can, because flies move real fast.
Got him.
Exactly.
I didn't move slow.
He's dead as fuck.
you gotta put
but
$10
anyways,
on
no, I
the
was,
rangatahi
okay, I will $10. But yeah, I was gonna say, because my auntie Kirsten, you know I'll say Josh and then I'll say this, but this is not how I identify him, but this is how I identify him to you. My
Luke?
Ranga friend Josh,
Yeah.
my Luke Josh,
Yeah.
So his mum used to pay me 50 cents a fly if I come round to their house and kill all the flies. I used to make like $10 a day.
Far, oi, I'll be
Straight
in
up.
there.
Yeah, I used to do
I'll
it
be
all
in
the
there
time.
now.
And I
That's
got
good.
real good at it.
Well, I just made $10 in one fly.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, you didn't make that.
Well,
But
I raised
Rangatahi
it.
Jar did, so someone in the community or some cause in the community will make an extra $10.
How's your gut cancer awareness running campaign going?
I'm at 67 kilometres ran already.
Well
I
done.
plan
that's
to go
cool,
for a 10 tomorrow morning, so I'll be at nearly 80. So I'm nearly.
What was the goal
100
for February?
for the month of February.
Shit. And you, how many days are there? 5?
Like the end of this weekend, I think, is the end of the month. So I might have to do a couple 10s. But I plan to do, because I took the day off, I didn't get to work out today because I was doing work in the house. So I'm going to get up early in the morning, go for a 10, and then, or maybe a 12. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. And then go from there. Yeah.
I just realised that you said you vent by going and doing some fighting, but you've never been in a fight.
Preparing.
It's
that
a
first
little
one.
bit different. Like it's a different energy
Mm.
when you're fighting the bag and
Oh,
when you're
yeah.
fighting in the streets.
All the pads.
You know?
You do pads and stuff,
yeah,
focus
yeah,
mitts?
yeah, all of it.
Is
Yeah.
that all cardio, like you're in there just trying to break a sweat, or you're trying to do your technique and that?
Well, I've been fighting on and off for about 4 years now.
Mm.
I even went to Thailand and
Mm.
did a little bit of Muay Thai.
Sick. My
Yeah.
uncle did that too.
That was my question outside. Was I thought I seen somewhere along the way of your journey that you had gone to Thailand.
Yes.
Did you move there?
I wouldn't say I moved there, but I stayed there for about 3 months.
That's cool.
Okay. Where do you
Yes.
stay for 3 months?
In Phuket.
Okay.
So-
I've been to Phuket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was my
Yeah.
uncle.
How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
cool.
I stayed at, is it Carter Beach?
Yes.
Carter Beach?
Yes.
I stayed at a resort there and is it Putang?
Patong.
Patong.
Yeah.
Patong.
Yeah, Patong. And it had like the celebrity tattoo parlor on there that was just awesome to go and see.
Yeah.
But man, the street life of that was crazy. And we went during like the Louis Vuitton Crest Festival, Louis
Oh.
Vuitton, which is like their New Year's. Have you seen that?
Oh, what a fight!
Nah,
Oh.
they had like these little, they made boats out of flax and they had some flowers in it and like some candles and incense and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they lit them and then they go out to the waterways. And so they did this all at the beach and they did this, I think it was at Patong Beach. Yeah, it was at Patong Beach and everybody, you can imagine all the people up the street.
Yeah.
Now imagine all of them and all the tourists.
Yeah.
And all the other locals. And they crowded and they put all their boats with the lit up lanterns out into the ocean. It's supposed to like get away the bad,
Yeah.
whatever happened in the year that was. But
That's cool.
all it was like the stars on the water, bro, because it was at night time and they sent the little boats out with the lights and it just floated across, the ocean. It was beautiful.
I think I was a part of the New Year in the daytime
Okay.
because it's called I forgot what their New Year's is called, but in Thailand, their for their New Year's, they have water fights,
Mm.
and that's to wash off all the bad from the previous year.
Okay.
And like the whole street does it. It was
It's a fair
fucking
game. You just
sick.
go water gun anybody.
Yeah, anyone. You can water gun, go in the shop, water gun someone. Well, I mean, most of the shops don't really have a closed off thing, but yeah, all the tourists were in it. Like the side of the road, you have these big buckets, so you go refill your gun.
That's cool.
They drive down the street and just pew 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 pew. It was so fun.
Never heard of that.
It was the
I missed
funnest
that.
thing, and it's like it's really cool that they can be so involving. Like they can involve, people outside of their culture was really cool.
They're real inclusive, eh?
Yes, they're such
They
beautiful
really
people.
want you to go to the massage parlours.
Yeah.
So they
That was my
Yes.
experience.
So they
Yes.
spray water guns and they light these flower boats and send them away and stuff. And then here in New Zealand, we just get on the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
pretty sad.
Yeah.
Facts.
Can we
Yeah.
do something like
Do
that?
something
Should we
beautiful.
do that on New Year's? Should we like make some little boats and go down to Foxton Beach?
It look pretty budget if you just got 3 of them out
Well,
there.
what
Though.
if we put it out there and we all meet at Foxton Beach?
What if no one comes? What if?
And a water
We're
fight.
saying what if our. That's
a
our
water fight.
ego talking.
Damn.
Facts.
I've actually been to Bali and I was there for their New Year's too.
Oh, how was that?
It was different. It was just they make these big sculptures and they're like low key like devil type of things, and it's just made out of like paper mache and stuff, and the kids do it, and they use it to do a parade, and they just parade down the street, and all the tourists can join the parade, and it's just these like huge, like fucking huge sculptures
They
that they
look
just
pretty big.
carry. Well, it's it's taller than the roof.
Like the big Buddha.
Ceiling.
Did you go there in Thailand? The big Buddha?
No, it was closed.
Oh.
I know.
When I went there, it was all the monks and they were all like
yeah, yeah.
humming.
Yeah.
The what?
That's meditating.
Humming.
Meditating.
Meditation,
yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Oh, is that the sound they're making?
Yeah.
Hum.
Yeah. But no, it was real. I've never seen it. I've seen
Yeah,
it on
it's different.
TV
Yeah.
and in Xbox games. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen it in person,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thailand was an interesting experience. I did find though that literally it would be like a suit tailoring shop, and then next to the suit tailoring shop would probably be a seafood restaurant that's got fish in a fish tank that you can go and buy your seafood, and then it would be a massage parlor, and then it would be a suit tailor shop, and then a seafood restaurant with fish tanks, and then it would be a massage parlor, and it was like,
Really?
what the hell?
Where were you? Because most of where I was staying, it was just like smoothies and gyms.
Oh, the juice bars were so good over there
Bro,
too. Like
that's what I was saying. The passion fruit and the
Pineapple.
pineapple. I was like passion fruit, pineapple, yeah, or pineapple and mango.
and you're having like fresh as
Yeah, every day.
I got
On.
I got sick as fuck. I dropped like 4 kilos shitting everywhere.
Damn.
And yeah, like no shit. I got the traveling gut or whatever. But what it was is I went to, I can't remember if it was in a tuk-tuk or a taxi, but I went to the zoo, which I wouldn't recommend if, personally,
Okay.
wasn't the best. Did you go to the zoo there?
No, didn't know they had it.
Elephants and chains and stuff, like not the nicest
God.
environment. But we left the zoo and this tuk-tuk or taxi driver was like, recommend this best seafood restaurant. If you want to take you there, I've got a voucher, get discount, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
I
God.
was like, yo, like, fucking no. And so we end up there and it's like this big fancy restaurant on the ocean front. You can see like the waves and the fish and you get massive fish tanks. And like I said, pick your fish and you can eat it kind of vibes. Anyways, I got I think it was the oysters it was clams. I got the clams for the entree and then I had something else that was seafoody for the dinner, for the mains. And there was no one else at the restaurant though. And that's what they
that's
say.
a bit suspicious.
Yeah. Like when they say in Thailand, only go where the locals go. But I didn't really think it applied at big fancy restaurants. I thought that was like at the market stalls.
Yeah.
But I got home that night and I ended up having to use the toilet paper roll as my toilet paper because I ran out of toilet paper. That's how bad it was.
Just to have showers in the
Yeah,
room?
you gotta
I would have
just,
just
you
jumped
know.
in the
I
shower every time.
Hey, in reflection, I probably could have did that, but I just unfolded the toilet paper.
Or even just the sink, just sit in the sink if they didn't have a shower. I don't know. I would have thought of other ways than a piece of cardboard.
No, they have the washer to wash your bum.
But
yeah, they do wash the bum.
Yeah,
What?
so
And
I
they
probably-
used a
I
piece
probably
of fucking
used it.
cardboard.
Yeah.
because you couldn't really use toilet paper purely because their drains are so small that if you use toilet paper, it clogs their drains up. That's why you go your toilet and then you squirt your bum, clean it, and just one wipe to dry it off.
One wipe wasn't going to do much in this situation.
Well, if you use the hose thing, it would have been alright.
I think
Not like the
but also like I think it must have been like some like limited toilet paper because I ran out of toilet paper. I've never had any other occasion where I had to use the toilet roll.
You used the whole toilet paper, like the whole roll.
What was there? Yeah.
Damn, that
Yeah.
must
I'm
have been
sure you were
nasty.
telling me the story and you said you used hand towels as well.
Probably,
And
yeah.
you left them in the washing basket for the cleaner.
The cleaner came and my toilet paper rolls that were the cardboards were on the ground, but I hadn't gotten because you can't flush those, and I hadn't gotten around to disposing, and I'd just done something, whatever, I might have got like something, and then I came back to the room and the cleaner was doing the cleaning.
I
She would have been like,
apologise.
oh.
Yeah, so
I
shout out to the
apologise
cleaner.
for his feral.
I'm sorry. We're talking about Thailand. This is straight what happened to me in Thailand, but also that resort, right?
Yeah.
Cheap as like accommodation, beautiful resort, amazing, and had sumat bar, and we got fed like entree. Or not? What's it called? Buffet
yeah.
breakfasts and dinners. It was all inclusive, and it was like some of the best food I've ever had in my life, and it was just insane the amount of cuisine and how food orientated they are. They got the markets and all the rest of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's actually beautiful. But one of the craziest ones was I went to a jewelry shop, and it was in like the slums, the ghetto, like it smells. You know what I mean? You probably smelt those smells, and it was a revolting area, and there's like this diamond shop. And it's like the most expensive jewelry in the world and statues made out of gems and like millions of dollars. Like it's the type of shit that you rob on GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like it was the most like fanciest toilets I've ever seen. Like it was immaculate. Like the whole place was amazing. And it was bang smack in the middle of the slums where it smelled like shit and the whole neighborhood was ghetto. And
Wow.
that was interesting to me. And it was kind of, there was a lot of that actually. Like you'd be, in one area where I stayed was a beautiful resort, massive resort, 3 swimming pools on it. You know, it had a massage parlor, it had a restaurant, it had massive, resort. And then you walk up the road and it's, the power lines are like tangled together like a spider web and it's just like ghetto again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how was your experience of Thailand? What did you find? How did you find it?
Very different living. And, coming from like a very Western culture, it's just like we're actually so freaking blessed without us even knowing. We get secured roofs over our heads, we get mean as Wi-Fi, we get good water. Even when we clean ourselves, our hairs don't usually get all frizzy and stuff. But it was really eye-opening to go and explore a different part of the world, especially somewhere like Thailand, and just to see how happy the locals were. It was just low-key mind-blowing because you're like, you come from this luxury living, we're low-key luxury living, and you go to them and they're just so content and they're just so grateful. And if we live in something like that, we're like,
I suppose we don't. I suppose they don't know better though. If they've always been there, they probably think this is normal.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
like if they went from there to here, they'd be like, holy shit, what am I doing in Thailand?
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's just still the difference in it. You're just like, wow. But yeah, it was like the people, the locals, they were so kind and they were very welcoming. They really liked it when you'd say like hello and thank you in Thai. We were staying on Fitz Street. Soi Thaiet is like a or apparently it's like a famous road where like just bodybuilders and fighters just live on because it's just got all the gyms or most of the gyms. Like Tiger, have you heard of Tiger?
Yeah.
I think so.
Have you heard of Titus, the guy,
Titus Proctor.
Yeah, the fighter.
Yeah.
He fought at Tiger, and that's usually where like Izzy.
Yeah.
They all fought in that gym. It's quite famous.
Is that where you were? Did you go there?
Nah, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's way too expensive. But it was, like, it would have been a cool experience to see what they kind of get a taste of. But I was like, I've been on a budget, so just to go down.
What did it cost you?
To go there? I think it was like, I don't know, like $200 for a week, I think. Which is really expensive.
New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand dollars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so other gyms were like maybe from what I can remember, like $50 a week.
Mm.
Do you have an
don't quote me on it though.
Do you have an idea, like overall, like the whole 3 months, your trip there?
Well, not really, because my mum managed my money, if I'm being completely honest, because I'm not very good with money.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just putting that.
Shout out again, Mum.
Yeah, sure, mum. And so mum kind of like she'd hold my money and manage it, and she'd just say like what would be a good idea and what wouldn't be a good idea when it comes to money spending. Because if I had all that money, I probably wouldn't be able to get home, if I'm being honest. But yeah.
And were you training with the intent to like get into some kind of a bout?
No,
No.
I know. I just, because I've only ever done boxing, I just wanted to try something different and use my legs because I got quite long legs.
Yeah, but you went all out and you got the real genuine experience from the jump.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like me Naz, but like I somewhat have like I know how to, chuck a right kick. But
I like this. My wife does that too. Like we'll be driving and she's like, woo.
Yeah, like still don't know what it is. Yeah. Maybe like a little bit of a teep, but nothing major. But it's just the fact that I got to experience that in Thailand was really like a very honourable, I guess. Yeah.
What's your favourite memory from Thailand?
Ooh. Probably the fact that both my brothers came as well.
Oh, did they do the same thing as well?
No,
training?
not really. So me, mum, and my other dad, we were, we went on our own. And then maybe like 2 months in, they ended up, my dad really wanted them to come over. So he made it work and they came over for about a month. And it was just really nice to have all of us there.
That would have been cool. Like we as a collective go camping up, like, the town over. That's pretty cool experience. We should all go to Thailand.
Yeah.
By the way, dude, so
I wouldn't take my kids over there.
there's a couple things. So I just researched how much Titus gym prices cost for like 4 weeks. In NZ dollars, it costs $6,284 for 4 weeks, everything included.
Mum did
Yeah,
the
You
right
stay
thing
there
by
though,
saying no to that one.
You stay
No,
there as
you
well?
don't. No. So no accommodation,
Oh,
but
what?
they feed you. This is Titus, the gym. So they feed you.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Oh, is it Tiger?
Titus is the name of the
Titus
fella.
Proctor is a
He's
fighter,
from
New
NZ.
Zealand fighter.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a man though.
Oh, Titus.
He
man,
tuned in when
Sorry.
Shout out to
he
you,
tuned in
bro.
when we were streaming that time, and he was talking to us.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you're like,
no.
who's that? And
Yeah, no,
it was him.
sorry. Titus, because Titus also has a camp. Sorry,
Right.
I just read that. It's called Titan
does.
Fitness Camp, and that costs around 6,000 for that. But also, did you see that last year? This is probably old news. It was in July, but 4 monks in Thailand got failed drug tests because they took methamphetamine.
Monks?
Yeah.
What are they going to do on meth? They have to be quiet.
They'll go, hum, 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 hum.
That'd be a good time.
Oh gosh.
Man, and weed's legal over there now, eh?
It's
Man,
Right.
like I heard
Shock,
about that.
sweet.
I want to go over there just
Yeah.
to experience that because it was illegal as when I was there.
You have a license.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
So it's legal.
But that's an experience. You could just straight walk in dispensary, grab that, buy that, eat that,
I think it was the Russians that started that, the Russian mafia.
Did you try it?
I did, yeah, but I had to. Okay, so when I do it, I have to be alone because I can't. My brain can't process quickly. So then, when some people can talk a lot, like my mum,
Okay.
but I just can't. Like I have to be by myself. But when I'm by myself, I feel comfortable and I feel like I can. I don't know, like. I could be an idiot or I can be a dungy,
So you're making your TikTok stoned, is what you're saying?
No, I don't. I can't.
Just
I
jokes.
can't.
Not too much focus.
Yeah, because and I can't focus when I'm on it. But I like it when I'm just want to chill. Yeah, and I know that. So if I was to get offered it, for example, and I didn't feel like it, I would say no. But if my body was like, yeah, one puff won't hurt. Like, okay. So when I do take it, I'm actually in a pretty like content mood. So I can talk, but it's only when my body feels like it. Otherwise, I won't take it.
So self-awareness.
Yep.
That's going to have to go in the. That's going to go in the title.
Yeah.
Has to.
See, I'm not really a drugs person, even weed. I don't really like smoking it. I don't mind the gummies.
Oh,
You can
nah,
get the
can't.
gummies. So I don't mind edible because I like the soft feeling,
Right.
but I don't like being slow in my brain and stuff. So that's the same. I think the same thing with alcohol is when I'm what is it? Like cohesively drunk. Well, I know I'm drunk and I'm not in control of myself. When I start like not being able to
Yeah,
balance,
the motion,
I start freaking out. That's why I don't
Yeah.
like it anymore.
The worst ones when you like try to close your eyes and then you start like you can't not spin.
Yeah, and
That's the worst.
And I think that was one of the biggest things with making the decision to be more like, or try to be better, was those sorts of like drugs and alcohol and stuff. I couldn't be a better person because I couldn't be in control.
Yeah.
So now I have
Yeah,
this
I feel you.
obsession with being in control of myself. So I'm like, I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So
Being in
that's-
control of oneself, would that equal self-awareness?
is that going to be the title?
That's
Just
in there, G.
self-awareness?
It's in there.
Yeah.
I picture it.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
fights, like in the world of fighting, before we move that, we've got Ronda Rousey coming out of retirement.
I saw that. For
How
Jake
old is
Paul.
she?
How old? I'd say about 39, but she's got about 2 kids now too. But fact check, please, Cuzzy Trev.
But
How
that's
old?
on Jake Paul's card, eh?
What's her name?
On Jake Paul's
Ronda Rousey.
On Netflix.
on Jake Paul's fight league.
the days and
I don't think it's on Jake Paul's card. He doesn't have a fight. He's got that's his promotion.
nah, but that's what I meant. Like, he's promoting.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So there was that, and we've got Floyd Mayweather and Manny
Oh,
Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao,
in
yeah.
September.
That'd be crazy, and it's a professional belt.
It's
Not an exhibition.
not an exhibition. So,
So it'll go to their records.
they're running it back, and we'll see what
I hope
happens.
Floyd loses.
Um,
Fuck that guy.
I seen a meme already starting, and it was like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, and it was like Floyd and Pacquiao's next bout.
He deserves it. I reckon did he not win that first fight?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Who, Pacquiao?
Yeah.
I can't even
I
really
think it got
remember it.
was it not a judge's card, but he lost, but everyone felt he was robbed.
Yeah, but that was a common theme across a lot of Floyd's fights.
Hey, he did a good job though.
Floyd-
Floyd's fight, yeah,
Yeah,
because
Floyd's
he's rich, he probably paid the judge.
Wow. There's a legacy
Jake
there. eh?
Paul.
Is he 51-0?
Something like
He's
that.
fifth, so he'll be going up and putting his professional record on the line.
He'll be N1.
But he is the, I think, highest, longest reigning and the only to go that extent. 51-0 is a pretty massive accomplishment.
I got money on Pacquiao.
Okay, we'll have to watch it. It'll hopefully be on Netflix.
It is.
Is it?
Oh,
That is
actually
Won't
no.
be
The
live,
Ronda
will it?
Rousey one is. I don't
Ronda
know if that
Rousey
one
one.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's the man, eh? I
She
actually
was.
really love, I genuinely love watching girls, in the ring or, in gyms and stuff. It just makes me that's woman power.
That's badass.
That's badass.
yeah.
Is it manpower if a man's in the ring?
Oh, it's just
In the gym?
same old.
I went up to when I was on block course. Me and Boz went to a shuriken fight night in Auckland, and there was the dudes were fighting. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is crazy. But the chicks got in there and they banged just as hard, and I was like, that's
fucking
crazy.
hard.
Like I'm sitting right next to the ring man, and their kicks sounded sore. Like I wouldn't want to get in there with them. It was crazy. Like I was like, oh, it's sick.
The
It's so
injuries
cool.
you can fucking walk away
Yeah.
with. What do you think of the 1 minute scraps?
Oh, I just think that's really stupid.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've been
it's
saying
just-
me and him should have a 1 ounce for 1 minute and video it.
Well, we wouldn't win $10,000.
It'll be free. We'll just be
People
sore.
just get to laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's just kind of everyone's gonna have their own opinion on it, and I'm sure Dan Hooker don't give a fuck what people think.
Have you seen the latest on Dan
I
Hooker?
sure have,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I believe it.
Oh yeah, see,
Yeah.
I like his outlook on it. I like how he's just like, oh, I didn't know that I was gay, like that sort of thing.
Yeah,
It was
it just
the
doesn't
doctor.
sound right.
The doctor and Dan Hooker
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
the photo together, making fun of it.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, whatever. If he is, whatever,
Hard.
up to him.
But it's like people do that to really cut you. If they really don't like you, then they do everything in their power to cut you, purely because I reckon it's because of their own insecurity.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like shit. You make me feel like shit, so I'm gonna
Yeah. See, personally, I don't. The only thing with that situation is I personally don't agree with the whole being married or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't agree with that shit. I don't know if it was true or not. Maybe it was. I don't like it because I've heard of other. I think there's other people, celebrities and stuff that do stuff like that as well. That I think even Sugar Sean O'Malley. Have you heard he's got like a partner, or he might still, I don't know, but he had like a partner that for ages and ages, and she knew that he was going away and he was doing these things, and she didn't even care.
I don't know.
And I just personally, I don't agree with that.
I guess it would depend if they had an open relationship. If it's cheating, then it's it's a no. But we don't know their relationship situation.
I suppose.
But it's just like we don't need to.
No, we don't need to. Facts.
If that's what they want to do, then all good. If you're okay with that, all good. But I'm not.
Yeah,
So
that's what I mean.
That
was what I mean. Like that's
it.
what I mean. Even with if Dan Hooker decided he was homosexual, then fine, all good. Happy for him. Cool.
Shout out Dan Hooker. But hopefully it wasn't cheating.
I he didn't believe it purely because of he had a wife and kids. So I was like, surely not. Like,
but I mean, the fucking people,
you never know these
people's
days.
second lives and shit like that.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe anything on the internet as well, especially in this day and age, because anything can be formatted to be this or that, or someone can be talking all this shit about someone that is completely untrue.
Yeah, I've
using AI to do it.
hey.
I've actually been in that situation before.
Me too.
But they literally curated it to really make it look like I did it. Fully made a full story that it was my story. It was not my story. And literally had like close friends and stuff. And because obviously I would only put my close friends that I know, that I trust with my all on my close friends. And someone fully made a whole ass story of another couple making it like I wanted that guy. I'm like, oh fuck. It was, I felt really violated because of my values, because I'm like, how dare you make it out like I would do that? That's disgusting. Not the fact that because people get in between relationships, but the fact that you would have the thought to really try and bring me down
and manipulate the situation with lies.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And it's just like, how dare you interrupt my life?
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Interrupt your life.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Just like, don't interrupt. If you're at war with yourself, don't interrupt my peace. Yeah.
Facts.
Leave me alone.
Facts.
Yeah, Dill's one was the chicken tender, I reckon.
Chicken tender?
The chicken tenders.
Oh, the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit fucked up because I thought that was funny. Did you? Oh, it was just in the midst of all that bullshit Catch-22 drama.
Yo, that was the funniest video.
Yeah.
Straight up. When I saw that, bro, I was like, that's good.
If I wasn't there knowing that I was in there in the bro, it was just really weird seeing me come to life doing something that I didn't do. You know what I mean? Like just seeing AI come to life and manipulate that scenery, that picture. That was actually then multiple times across a lot of different pictures in that.
Oh, there was. It still happens. Even the Mike sent me one, or he put one up the other day. My old boss, he put one up of Casey, his workmate, and another mate, and they're like fully like girls. There's like the boys just hanging out, just boys being boys, and they're in like dresses, but you could tell that it wasn't them because the legs were like women's legs. Yeah. Not hairy, shaved hand, and like nice tight shoes. And
AI is so dangerous,
crazy.
Especially when it's used in the wrong way. Are you using it in your day-to-day at all like ChatGPT and shit?
Oh, yeah.
What do you use it for?
Every day. To get clarity.
Like? On
relationships and life.
Like you're asking it advice and shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
Me too.
But I did only just find out that ChatGPT is designed to agree with you on everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why sometimes I lie on it. So I can, because I like to get clarity to know if I should take accountability. Because, some people can really project, and then you really feel that and you're like, oh, but then I kind of have to reflect, like, am I? But then I also need clarity from it. So I asked ChatGPT.
Like, should I say sorry to the?
No, not like that. But it's just like I will explain the situation, and then that way I can be like, oh yeah. Okay, well that's where I can come to terms with that was my wrong, But because I hate being like, I genuinely don't like playing the victim. because I just feel like that only takes a toll on not that person, but me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you're just manipulating yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, you're just pretending to be someone that you're not.
So are you kind of getting an insight into maybe the other person's perspective in those kind of scenarios using ChatGPT?
Yeah, and also because I can get too lazy to look on Google,
Okay.
so I just ask ChatGPT of the simplest things like how do you find Fanta? You know, just shit like that.
So that became your search engine
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
I do the same thing. I pay for it now.
Do you?
Same one.
Yeah, I pay for it now.
5.2.
How much does that cost?
Oh, it's only like $30
$4?
a month or something.
Oh, mine's $4. Oh, it's depending what sector
I just
you
got the
get.
plus
Oh,
thing.
like tiers.
I don't know.
tiers,
It just popped up. You've run out of space. I was trying to create like
That happens to
I
me.
was trying to create a pamphlet for work, and I was doing it, and I was halfway there, and then it went, "You've run out of things," and I was like,
Come back tomorrow,
fuck
eh?
you.
That's
So I
like
just paid
thinking-
for it.
Yeah.
I was like, we'll see. But then me and Naya use it all the time, just ask questions, and even like my old man's going through some stuff health wise, and I was just like trying to figure out if I could help him in any way. I was like, oh, it's this. I gave all the things that he's done, and it spat out all these possibilities. I was like, you should try this, and this, and this, and see what happens. And so I kind of use it as like a tool. Again,
Yeah.
I don't use it to create anything for me, like unless like the pamphlet sort of idea. But I'm not like, well, I'm not a rapper, obviously, so I don't be like, can you write me a bar? Like, you know what I mean? I don't do shit like that. Hey,
I can stand on I've never done that, but I'm actually intrigued what would happen if I sat there and put it into ChatGPT and like, can you write a dual song?
well, nah, but what you can do is you could write a whole song and be like, can you tighten this up a wee bit to
I would
fit this?
never do that.
And then see what it does. Or if you're stuck on a bar and you're like, I can't get it to fit this beat pattern, you could be like, could you redo this?
No, I wouldn't do it.
But you try it. But try and see.
I wouldn't feel authentic or genuine in what I'm
Don't
doing.
use it. Just try it. Write something random on the way home one day and then put it in and be like, can you reword this to sound better?
I think I would rather put it in, and it might be my ego talking when I say no way, but it's also my creative spirit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of damaged the industry, and I don't like that, and I
it's
don't want to
coming from-
contribute to that.
It's coming from your heart,
Yeah,
not the robots.
yeah, and like it's almost like, you know, for example, if somebody wrote like an entire post and they couldn't use the right words, they can use ChatGPT, and it's okay to speak for you. But I think as an artist, when you're writing those words, that needs to come from like your heart, your lived experience, personally.
No, that makes sense.
But also as like AI, like I said, I think game to try and do something funny with it, like write me a dual song and then maybe like rap what it gives me or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like
just a parody.
that might be funny.
Good.
Smashing it. I was like,
Do you need a pee again yet?
yeah, hey,
Do you need a pee again yet?
it's coming.
Yeah,
yeah.
because they
It's like this. Ooh. Yeah.
If I do that again.
I can feel the boost, oi.
yeah,
I can, yeah.
got a good little
I could go
kick
for a run
out.
right now.
Good kick, maybe.
Should
But
Go
I
for
won't.
one.
I won't.
I got to add some to my move your butt.
I can't run for shit.
Oh,
But you can Muay
me
Thai.
neither. I can't.
Yeah, but I can't last for long.
I just jog really, really slowly. I think my pace at the moment, because I got to run in zone 2, I think my pace is like nearly 8-minute Ks.
I wasn't going to say
That's all
that.
good,
I wasn't
though.
going to say anything. I did think, because you posted your 5K, and I was thinking, damn, that was actually quite a lengthy 5K.
Nah, see, I'm not trying to run fast.
No, you're just
because
doing your
I'm trying
distance.
to build my aerobic fitness. So the way to do it is to stay in zone 2, which is like, I think 150 BPM to 130. So you have to keep your heart rate there. And because I'm unfit, I have to run very slow. But I've noticed that my times are coming down. Like I can go and then be like, sweet, I'm going to go and try and push myself a bit harder. And my time's coming down, but my heart rate's also not peaking. Because I went and did that 10K and my heart rate was at like 180 BPM. And I felt fucked afterwards. Like really sick.
And you've got
all
one of those
day.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I was running it like a 5-minute K. So I was like, oh, I won't do it that time. I'll run it slower. It might take longer, but that's all right. I'll get up at 5 o'clock and the kids won't even be awake by the time I get home. So
But you'll get it 1% every day. 1% better every day.
that's what I try to do. Yeah.
Yeah. But you're doing it. Yeah. I would never do it. I mean, for the copa, but like, I couldn't just get up and be like, I'm going to go for a run.
Yeah.
I'll go for a walk.
But hey, you got up and you go, I'm fly to Thailand and go commit myself to the OG Muay Thai gyms. That's pretty.
I'd be
pretty hundy.
so down to go and do some of that training.
I wouldn't say I committed myself to do it, but it was just more like, give it a go.
That's cool.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, have you done the camps? Or like, how long did you do it for? I'm like, a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can still say that I've done it,
Absolutely.
you know? Yeah, but I definitely didn't commit to it though.
But
I'm just
you
being
were in
honest.
Thailand.
I've been authentic.
You were in Thailand and you did Muay Thai. That's pretty committed
That's
to the
pretty
idea.
dope.
You did it.
Yeah, true.
Pat
true.
yourself on the back because I don't know anyone else that has gone to Thailand and committed to it.
My
So.
uncle did it.
Yeah.
Who?
Campbell.
Oh, so he done Muay
He
Muay
fought
Thai?
a little Thai guy.
Fuck, that's cool.
That's
I
He
didn't know
got
that.
fucked up. And
Did he
he's
get a
about the
video?
size of my uncle.
Is there a video?
There's photos of it on Facebook.
Oh, I want a video.
Yeah, I'm sure he might have a video. But there's photos of him in the ring with him.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
he's like massive. You know, my uncle, he's quite big. And this little Thai guy bopped him, apparently.
Wow. Well,
So-
they would.
Yeah.
That's their territory.
Yeah,
should
but
be
he was
our
doing a
next-
bit of training in that.
That should be our next vlog, like a day in a fighting. Oh, what the hell was that?
A day in a fighting camp.
Yeah, or something.
I'd love to do a vlog like
I would
that.
love to do that too.
Absolutely. We should line that up.
Chris.
Yeah. I should line that up, eh?
Sick.
Has Nix ever acknowledged you, reshared your voiceovers or messaged you?
Ah, do you know something crazy? No, but
What?
I actually attended this women's thing, and it was just where women were able to speak freely and about whatever they wanted to talk about. But there was specific speakers, and one of them was Nix. And at the end of it, she allowed everyone to take photos if they wanted to, and then like I was like, nah, I'm too scared. Like
What?
I was, because I'm a fan, you know, I really
Yeah,
like it,
of
but I'm
course.
like, nah, I'm not gonna. But my auntie, she's like, come on, like, yo, we can do it. Let's do it together. And I'm like, okay. Just a set support system, you know, really does a lot. But ended up taking a photo, and I like looked in her eyes, and I was like, you're just even better in person. She's like this. I know you. I'm like, you know me?
Yes.
I was like, oh
I was
my God,
hoping.
she knows who I am. She's like, yeah, I see you on my free page. But then that was it. It was like no following. But fuck, I'll take that. That's
Yeah.
better than nothing. I got a photo with her too.
That's a cosign.
Yeah, it
That
is,
we call
yeah.
that a cosign. But
But the fact that she recognised me
Close the door.
meant a lot. I was like, I've come a long way.
yeah, you definitely did kind of. Yeah, it's a full circle moment, right?
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
fan of her. I'm going to do these kind of creative outlet things and
Yeah.
you know portray her. And then next minute you're with her. She knows who you are.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
crazy. And it's the world of social media, eh? Like, I went to Kazi Trev's 21st, and this was crazy. I had so many different people coming up to me to talk to me about the podcast, and they were young, and they were all the way up to the old aunties. And they were just wanting to, you know, give props and praise to what we're doing on the podcast. I was like, man, it's crazy that we're reaching all these different generations.
Yeah. Different types of people.
What are
too.
you doing?
He had to close the door because there's a beetle in here and it's flying around. I was trying not to freak you out. It's right behind that light.
I'm
Can you
not-
see it?
Oh, I'm a painter. I'm not scared of bugs. I
Yeah,
work with
just
bugs.
leave it.
Oh,
I'm just
sweet.
like, get up. Like,
Well, I'm
she's-
just used to dealing with Shania and she will squeal. Remember them at camping with the moths? Her and Arena?
Yeah.
Why is Trev so scared of a beetle?
Come on, Trev. Come on,
Is that
Kazi
what
Trev.
roofers are like with bugs?
Hey, shut up.
I was doing the gardening, obviously, over the weekend. But the kids all came out and they'd see spiders out in their habitat and they grabbed the fucking fly spray and running out to try and kill all the bugs outside. I was like, hey, there's no how the fly spray works. Get that back inside. You're just wasting it.
Yeah.
You're never going to kill all the bugs.
This is where they live.
Yeah. Fuck it. You stepped into another world of content creation.
I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Talk about the journey and the decision making behind going into OnlyFans, your experience and why you left.
Okay. So, how did it start? So OnlyFans was like, it wasn't really on the books, but it was. But it was more. I was more focused on the money because I was like we've got a bit of a following here. I could probably push myself out, and then I was really iffy about it, and then because I have a lot of boundaries with my body, and I was really afraid of how that was going to go and how far it was going to go. And, those are the type of things that you got to expect, that it's going to end up online. Like, you can't do much about it. You just know what you got to expect. And if you if you find that that's happened, then you knew what you're putting yourself into, and that was, you know, something that I had to like accept, I guess. But anyway, I just randomly started it and I put it up online, and then it like blew up straight away. And if I'm being honest, like for the first 2 weeks, I didn't know the process of what, I wouldn't say needs to happen on OFs, but what people expect out of it. And like, you know, it's not like just you make a Instagram account and you just post when you want to post. It's just like you have to post to first get your money and to please the people that want to see you. And, you know, it was a really hard pill to swallow, because when it comes to that type of content, I like to keep it in the moment, if you know what I mean. And anyway, like a couple of weeks later, I talked to Mum about it, and she encouraged me. She was very supportive, and kind of like made it work, and we, you know, set out plans. And I did it more when I was in Thailand, and so I kind of just did. It was just kind of like another income. But then I started getting a little bit uncomfortable being in front of the camera and like knowing that these people, this is what these people see. And it started getting on Discord, and it was, like I said, it was a really hard pill to swallow, but I knew what to expect. But it was like, I didn't really mind because it wasn't as far as what was already on Discord. So I was like, oh, it's all right. Like, it's like I do this on TikTok just with my pants on.
Right, there's one way to look at it.
Yeah. And then people started wanting more. But then I still keep my boundaries, and everyone was like, low-key, all good with that. And then, all of a sudden I was just like, I'm not comfortable with this anymore. I thought this was my route, but it's not. You know, I just want to stick with my funniness. I'm not really, you know, and like, tautoko to all the women that are confident and can do it, like, all for that. But just personally, I don't think I could do it again. And I just, purely just stopped because I was uncomfortable.
Do you think if you were like, because obviously with TikTok you don't make the money, but do you think if you were on Facebook and you were monetized there and making that money, you probably wouldn't have gone down the OnlyFans path? Or was that just like you saw it blow up and you're like, maybe I'll give it a run sort of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But like I'm telling you, the money's ridiculous on it. Like,
I was going to ask, how much did you make? Like,
I think I prefer not to disclose that.
Yeah, that's
a lot?
A lot, yeah. Like,
should I be going like OnlyFans?
Yeah, I reckon.
No,
but you can. It's not necessarily that type of content. You could make anything. I could have just put my TikToks up there.
Yeah, my wife wanted to put her feet on there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's all good.
See, I don't understand the thing behind feet.
I have no fucking clue at all.
So I was watching the Shifters. You know the Shifters?
No.
Jordan and Brooke, and they were on my FM, and they they had their own little podcast.
Okay.
And one of the guys was saying that the reason why guys are so attached to feet is that when they were little, they would crawl to try and find their mum's toes, and then that's
a pretty
attached to
so
the
mummy
toes.
issues with feet.
Yeah, I
don't know if I ever went to look for my mum's feet.
So you're into toes?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm saying I don't.
Are you into toes?
No, I like my feet being played with personally. Like
Sexually?
Not fucking sexually.
Yeah, maybe use massage.
No, like because when
wording.
I was little, like me and mum, I was only child to my mum as a single mum. And when we used to sit there and watch TV, she would sit on the floor below me, and she and same as my nana, they like their hair being brushed.
Yep.
So I'd brush their hair and they'd tickle the bottom of my feet. So it was like a thing, we'd just sit there together and do it. So now when mum comes up, she'll come and say she stayed when son was born, and I would lie on the couch and just put my foot there, and I'm like, Mum.
Oh my gosh.
For old time's sake.
Throwback Thursday.
So she just like rubbed the bottom of my foot, and it's just relaxing. I don't know. It just reminds me of being a kid. I don't know why. I don't do it. Like, I don't ask Naya to do it or anything. It just brings me back to feeling like that close with my mum. Because like I said, I had a super close bond with my mum. I still do. But yeah, just weird. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. But no, fuck it, no, sexually, no, not at all. Disgusting.
I don't know. I reckon
yeah.
my
Like,
feet would be
dirty.
all good on OnlyFans.
Oh, you have wolf
God.
feet. They're disgusting. They're like the worst feet I've ever seen.
That's horrible.
I would pay negative monies for your feet.
Send me money because I seen that.
I'm like, you need to pay me now.
Leave my feet alone.
I was originally talking to Ethan about this before, but OnlyFans was created in 2016, right?
Right.
And it was a subscription-based social media platform designed to allow content creators initially targeting fitness training, musicians, or influencers to directly monetize their content, because 2016 you barely made anything
Makes
off
sense.
monetizing
It's
social media.
exactly like TikTok. Imagine if you were getting paid for your TikTok views, you wouldn't have even had to think about an extra revenue
Nah, wouldn't
source
have.
because it's right there
Absolutely
and
not.
you're. So
Yeah.
But see, I know, like, so Dills is I won't say what you make, but you've showed me some of the things that your posts have done that have done pretty well and what they've made. And I'm looking at your TikTok thinking, if you took that following to Facebook, you fucking make some good money. Like, just one of those clips would make a decent amount of
Yeah.
money. Like, yeah, again, I won't talk too much into numbers, but yeah, like, just in comparison, I was like, if you did want to go back into it, I would move it to Facebook and Instagram because you'd probably actually make semi-decent money.
the cultures are different on the different platforms, Like the audience
absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
how engagement works and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But I still watch a lot of short-form videos on Facebook. I quite often go to that
it's
and watch
kind
it
of
on there.
obviously seen how TikTok took over the market, and now they've tried to evolve and push their algorithm like that. And as a creator, you're encouraged to post X amount of daily reels and stuff like that because they want that for the platform now. That takes me back to, you said they kind of held your money if you didn't do kind of content. The OnlyFans, you said one you had to post lots of content to get the money. Did you mean from the platform to pay you out? Like, is there a quota on how much you need to do on the platform?
The platform does pay you out, but it's like a job, like weekly. It would pay you out weekly. But it was more like, so you'd have your subscribers, and that's one part of, that's some money. And then you've also got tips that they can tip you on. And then there's also like private messages that they also pay you.
So they can ask for like a specific thing and be like, I'll pay you this sort of thing. Or they'll tip you.
I had rates. So I had specific rates. So a certain or specific video or photo would be, I don't know, $5 or $20. But it was all US dollars. So it was actually double New Zealand dollars.
Yeah.
Which is why it was so much money.
Mm-hmm.
And like even at the start, everyone was so like, oh, your subscription is so high. And it's just like, but I had a full-on vlogging camera, and it was like, there was no phone type of quality. It was like
Top quality.
OG quality.
But then also, you are doing this for what you think it's worth, and this is your privacy, this is your body. So you set the standard, and if they don't want to do it, then that's their fault, really. At the end of the day, it's your body and your privacy, and if you're willing to do it, then you set the standard. Essentially, is what I had a conversation with Angus about, with setting his rates for his business. So he mows lawns, he doesn't have OnlyFans. But he said the same. He started off, he had low rates, and now he's saying he needs to put them up, but he feels bad. And I'm like, no, but fuck that. That's your business.
Yeah.
You know what you need to put the rate to make money.
Yeah.
And that's your decision. If people don't like it, then they can go to somebody else.
If they don't want to pay for it, then don't pay for it.
Don't pay for it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
Yeah. There's actually a video, and it was like someone was like just a random video of like an Asian lady that had something to do with maybe nails, and she said that someone actually said oh, your prices are too high or you're too expensive, and then the lady's like oh, something like, it's not my fault that you're broke or something like that. And I was like, fair point, like if you can't afford it, don't buy it.
I'd just say you're paying for, like, if you go to the bar and you buy a steak for $20, and then you go to the restaurant and you buy the steak for $60, it's probably going to be a better steak. Like,
Yeah.
You're paying what you get. If
Pretty
the
much.
service is better or the food is better or whatever it might be, then you're probably paying for better quality, whatever it is. So, in the world of OnlyFans, what was your boundaries?
We can speak like
Hard.
you can
anything.
say whatever, yeah.
Okay. there was no collabs. I didn't want to do collabs because I don't know, that was just, I don't know, just a lot of, just not my thing.
Well, you weren't even collabing on TikTok, so it'd be a completely
Well, it's a different type of collab.
but like it'll be completely different, but completely way outside the company.
Yeah,
if you're not going to do a
hard.
TikTok one with Mr. Uncle Tix, then
Yeah, definitely not going.
yeah.
So yeah,
Pardon me.
that there was no, how do I say it? Like self play. Like I never. It was literally purely just twerking.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just shaking ass, with nothing on or with clothes on or whatever they wanted to see. But that was it. And if they ever were to try and push past that, I would just say
No,
but
that's
no.
not where I go.
Yeah.
So boundary. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and I kept it.
Yeah.
I never went past it because I was so strong on that boundary that I was like, nah, not gonna happen.
Right.
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
It's really big of you to be able to even step away from that world, though, knowing that you're getting X amount of how much money.
Yeah.
So that would have been hard to say goodbye to, I can imagine. How long did you do it for?
That's what I was going to ask.
So from I'd say like June 2025 to September 2025.
A few months.
2 or 3 months.
And you made bank.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you invest it into something good?
Traveling.
Well, I mean, that's something good.
Yeah.
Experiences.
Yeah, pretty much. Like within that time that I was doing OFs, I went to Thailand, then I went to Aussie, then I went home, came back to Aussie, and then I went back to Thailand, stayed there for another couple months, and then now I'm back in New Zealand. Yeah, then I just set myself up with a flat, and then
Nice.
now it's all gone.
Oh no. Is there going to be a return, or you put it down for good?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
I've never understood the concept. Like, somebody can just go on Pornhub and watch free porn.
Yeah.
Why do they pay for it?
I feel like personally, I think my opinion would be because it's different when you know the person. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you knew of that person, you'd be like, oh, I know what they've got to give. Rather than just some random. Do you know what I mean?
Because, like, most of the people that subscribe to me, they came from TikTok. They were already in love with my TikTok itself. And they were just, like, I would even get messages before I had the thought of doing it. Like, they would be like, oh, do you have any other content? And I'm like, no.
Did you do a lot of twerking on TikTok? Or, like, twerking vids?
Like a few, yeah. But it wasn't like that wasn't my niche. But it was like,
it's just something that you threw in there.
Yeah, but that's because it's part of my personality. Like,
right.
And if people, I don't know, have a problem, then
Well, I suppose like
really, but
doing one of those, like doing a twerk video, I guess would automatically push people towards wanting to see that again.
Yeah,
so then
absolutely.
that would definitely, if you announce that, there'd be a lot of people that saw the videos would be like, oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and most of them even like just spoiling me. Like, not me, but like even other people. They just like
tipping
to
and
give
stuff.
because that's that could be their love language. You know, they just wanted to be like. Sometimes people on there wouldn't even want content. They'd just be like, "Here's $5, go get you a drink."
It's like it's like that's kind of where the concept of sugar daddies and stuff come from because they just that's their kind of way as feeling like they've got somebody as a what is it?
Side piece?
Oh, I don't know about side piece, but but like company almost. So even just to have a conversation, I know that they pay for conversations and stuff like that. You just talk to them about your day.
Guys,
oh like yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's just another access to you because knowing that that I'll probably be on there all the time. It's just like that's another way of them trying to talk to me because some of them just wanted to talk. They didn't even want content. They're just like, I just really love your TikTok. I really love your vibe, and I just really want to get to know you. Just like that.
Getting females subscribe?
I think so.
Does it not tell you?
No, it's like Instagram when you make an account and it could be whatever name, whatever photo. Most of them didn't have a photo.
I was going to say, do people have profile photos and stuff like that on OnlyFans?
Couple, like I've seen a couple, but most of them no profiles. But I would imagine there was some woman in there. Yeah, yeah. But I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Oh, not actually. Scratch that.
Open happy days.
Not like that's my sexuality, but like for other women, if that's what they like, then I'm all for that. Yeah.
So did you ever have any issues with people you know subscribing and then like outing you or
She just said that on Discord.
But what about on Discord? Like
Posting her content on Discord.
It's called they call it polyhub. And it's actually low-key disgusting because it's very violating, not only to me but to the other people that are on there, because it's no consent.
So is it lots of people on there like sharing them?
Yeah, and
so people are going and paying for your content and then sharing it out for everybody.
They're screenshotting it and taking it over to there. Yeah, but then that's the things that you expect, right? But still, that's low-key illegal because you're taking my content without consent.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
There is not a there's no way of protecting the content that is on OnlyFans, eh? Like if anyone has an OnlyFans, you'd imagine that somebody's probably screenshotted something off it and shared it.
Because that's the only place where that type of content is.
Can you get the Discord shut down or nah? For copyrights and stuff?
It's been shut down heaps, I'm pretty sure. Because they continuously make new links.
And you just find it when you get sent something when you're on it or something?
Yeah, well, I actually went on it just to kind of keep track of what content was on there. But then it got to a point where I was like, oh, it's just the same shit of me.
You know that you've put it out there, so these people are just getting it for free now.
Yeah, and people are like, oh, you're on Discord. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I can't do much about it.
It's already out there.
Yeah, it's out of my control. So if you're telling me, thanks, I guess. Yeah, but.
So in the world of TikTok, I think back to TikTok, I think of glitter. You know, like the OG, like start of lockdown,
the penny,
the penny, and those kind of, that time frame when TikTok started building a buzz right before the COVID lockdown and that. And I just wanted to plant the seed for yourself, if you'd return to the platform, and to anybody else out there. When you do those kinds of things, that person, Benny, became a renowned worldwide artist because I guess New Zealand helped to get that single trending by utilizing it on the platform, etc.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize, the content creators realize just how important they are to the likes of a music industry nowadays. People consume their music through what they see in their scrollings, right?
Yeah.
You actually have a lot of power in your fingertips, because if you were to be purposefully utilizing New Zealand's artists or music in what you do on your platform, you're helping New Zealand music reach a wider audience.
Are you trying to get her to do a TikTok to your song?
I'm not.
Oh, just ask me.
Okay, I'll send it.
Stop beating the fuck around the bush.
No. But I'm talking in a general sense. I'm not being selfish in any means. I'm removing myself from the equation and just looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Artists in New Zealand in general, and content creators in New Zealand in general, do have a collaborative power. And it does sometimes take somebody taking that step and using that means and that platform to help, get some extra eyes on a different space.
Yeah.
I just feel like it is quite a, New Zealand music, I'm very fond of it because I'm a part of it. I've been doing it for so long, 15 plus years.
Wow.
And, it is an overlooked, I feel personally, there's obviously the 660s and the Catcher Fires that renown and have become worldwide and household names. But there's so many New Zealand music artists that just need a hand up,
Yeah.
And somebody like you with the platform that you have, I'm not trying to encourage your decisions, influence, whatever. And I know that you're taking a break from the platform, but just something to keep in the back of your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
As literally a banging New Zealand song, somebody puts out some kind of a club hit, you go and do a twerk video on it, next minute that song's on the fucking top 40 on the charts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is very powerful.
It's kind of like promoting.
Yeah, in a sense. But in a collaborative way.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll be like, hey, send me your song and send me $100 and I'll do a twerk video.
Yeah. Nah, I feel richer when I do that. Like,
1,000. No.
yeah, but $100 ain't shit. Nah, nowadays anyway.
You haven't seen her rates, obviously.
No.
I've actually had a few people who's some people ask me, like, would you ever collaborate with or, like, do, like, sponsoring, all that type of stuff of, like, like...
The boots. Shout out to Gumboots.
Shout out to my boots. These are my heat boots now.
Yeah,
as
you
you
can
can
tell.
see.
Yep.
So
They're
many
mean, though.
compliments, eh?
Yeah,
But
I
like,
mean.
people would say, "Are you doing all that stuff?" And I actually don't know where I was going with that. Yeah.
I'm just going to put this out. You do something like create a bit of a clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
Have a catchphrase and something of one of your videos. I don't know. Again, I know you stepped away from the platform. I'm not trying to be like come back, but just
No, that's
planting
alright.
seeds for if you do.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you had some kind of a logo, some kind of a brand, and you wore that and you're doing your videos to your big, massive audience that was all subscribing to your OnlyFans, the same people that were just wanting to give you $5 to help with your day will be the same people that spend $50 to buy your shirts or your hoodies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not, sometimes it's not even about the clothing, it's just about the brand.
Yeah.
And I would be the brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what we like to try to push. I'm going to push it again because we're talking about it. But, making a statement apparel, we put our message of the podcast on the gears, breaking the stigma. And because that is wearing a message, that is something that we stand on. And that's what we, what we're trying to do is our purpose, is breaking the stigma. Having open conversations with, people in general,
Yeah,
openly.
no doubt.
And I feel like it's just that promotion of being able to talk and discuss and reconnect. Put the phone down. We've sat here for, 2 hours and we've just talked.
Yeah.
And it's possible.
I've actually really enjoyed it too.
Thank you.
And like, I've noticed when I'd say, for example, you go to like house parties or you go and meet a new, just, I don't know, sit down, even people you don't know, but you're like with a friend, you'll sit there and the conversations don't really flow. It's like really awkward. But like having something like this really opens my mind to know that it can happen. You just let it flow,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
it's really
perfect
nice.
time because I usually ask, what do you think of the Making a Statement podcast? So after coming and chilling here with 48 hours notice,
Yeah.
what's your experience?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Like right now, I feel really comfortable. Like I like you could talk for the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so
We
much
do
to
that.
say. Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes,
Do you have anything else specifically that you do want to say?
Or topics to discuss.
Yeah.
I think I've been low-key just thinking about so when you talk about something and then you used to talk about something else and then you realize you've actually missed a few things from the last topic. And that's just what I've been thinking about.
Any gaps you want to fill?
With the whole TikTok thing, and you know how you're saying that you would see me as this confident person online and then coming here.
You're a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I'm nervous. At the end of the day, it's just like a human thing and you have all these feelings. And but people actually think that I'm stuck up. That I'm like...
I have not seen
That
that.
you are what you are in your videos because you go and do that clip and it looks so authentic?
No, I think more because of the following that I got.
Oh.
And it's just like people have this stereotype that if you have a heaps following, then you're all shit, you're up your ass.
No,
And it's
man.
just like, okay then, but all good.
Yeah.
I didn't see that at all. When you came in here, you were polite. You greeted everyone. You greeted my children when they came to say goodnight.
Oh, that's nice to know.
No, I
Yeah.
did not see stuck up at
Yeah.
all. Even when you got out the car, I could tell you were like a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, definitely. I do not think you're stuck up.
But that's because of what they've painted the picture in their own head from watching the videos. Like, bitch, she's a bitch. I'm like,
It's easy to think that though when you don't know the person.
hard because it's like you believe what you want to believe, and then you're obviously making yourself believe that. But it's just like, oh wow.
Yeah.
What? Just saying that I'm not stuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
if you were stuck up because you have this following XYZ, you wouldn't be able to delete the app and step away from the platform.
Pretty much, yeah. Or even if I was stuck up, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, you'll be self-absorbed rather than self-aware.
Yeah.
I don't need that podcast. No.
Fuck.
Oh, self-aware. Here we go again.
Yeah.
So any other
Yeah.
gaps you want to fill?
No, I think that's all. Hopefully.
What would you say is a piece of advice for somebody that is wanting to step into the content creation game?
Oh gosh. I wouldn't really know how to word it, but it's just like just go for it, I guess. And like the only thing stopping you is you, and everyone's gonna have an opinion, but it just depends on how you see yourself. And it's like if you wanna just straight do swearing videos, but people don't like it, but you like it, do it. It's all good. It's just like you are the one that makes your path. Yeah, you create that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess as well, like, yeah, no matter what anyone does in the world of social media, there's always going to be the people with opinions.
Absolutely.
There's always going to be the negativity as well,
Yeah.
and just navigate away from it and just ignore it best you can.
Sometimes it will just come from their beliefs. It will come from jealousy, insecurity. But it's like I said, you know, you can't control that, but you can control what you can and what you can't do. So if you want to be the man, be the man.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Oath.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that song. I'm the man.
I made a song called
Told
I'm
you
the
he's
Man.
got a big ego.
Yeah.
Hey, it was
If you want a big
Or
ego,
what about the
have
other
a
one?
big ego.
Be like me.
it was Sid Diamond saying that I'm the man part.
Well, so did 50 Cent, you know.
Well, it's
I'm
facts.
the man. Oh, wait.
No, he did Many
wait.
Men.
Oh. Where are you back from? What the hell? Oh, I was thinking of What a Man.
Oh,
Is that 50 Cent though? No, I don't think so.
No, it's absolutely not.
I don't see him singing that.
No.
Kazi Trev, do you have any questions for Fee?
crickets.
So, how many content creators have you like met, like big ones in New Zealand? You reckon?
Just Nix.
And Dills.
And Dills.
You're not a content creator though, eh?
Shut up. No, I say I'm not an influencer. I am a content creator. We create content. I'm not an influencer.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, the second question to that was rank them, but I'm guessing that's your number
Dills was number one.
Yeah.
Big
You
ego.
know, you know how you said how that Nix was like my biggest fan? Oh, I'm Nix's biggest fan. Lol. Like, ego.
And
No.
best impersonator.
Clip that. She claims to be Nick's biggest fan. No.
Timestamp.
Oh gosh. I wouldn't say that I'm her biggest fan, but it was just like when I watched her videos, I like would watch them and I would think, fuck, that's pretty funny, eh? And I'm like, I would literally just use the sound and do it. Like I wouldn't think of the fact that she's Nix. I just think her
That's
content's
funny.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yep, I'll do that.
How do you even use this like sound? How do you
Save
get
it.
those voiceovers?
It comes up on my For You page.
You just take
Yeah.
it.
You
Somehow.
can
Yeah.
save it, download the. You can take
so
the sound.
so when I see it,
original
I'll
sound,
just
so.
go onto it and I'll save to my favorites, and then I'll keep scrolling, and then when I'm bored, I'll just use the sound. People actually ask me a lot, like how I do the videos and like what's the whole process, and like how I do the facials, but
The facials are
It's just
natural, I
too,
think.
yeah, when you say it, yeah.
I just do it like I think I do it from my heart because that's just me as a person. You know, like I'm silly, I'm goofy, I'm doro. You know? Yeah. Not stupid, but I'm doro.
Yeah.
And it really brings out, like when I do it, that brings it out of me, and I genuinely enjoy doing it. Even if it was for no money, I'll do it for the rest of my life, I reckon. Yeah. It was like, but yeah, anyway, about how I do it. I'd literally just put the camera up and practice the sound over and over until I crack it.
Like rehearsing what they're saying.
Yeah. And then as I'm listening to it, I'm also catching on what I could do. So then that's just how my brain's kind of.
Like, I'm going to pull this facial. I'm going to do this motion.
Yeah. Well, facials just come with it.
But
it's just more like the scene of it and the actions. And so once I crack the sound, I will end up just doing it over and over again. And sometimes I'll just save it into my drafts and then I'll watch it and then I can think of things I could do differently. And then once I feel like I've cracked it, I'll post it.
How much time do you think goes into an upload?
I reckon like all together, probably like a day.
Wow.
Yeah, but I would like do it for maybe an hour and then save it if I feel like it could be better. and then do it another day when I feel like it. Yeah.
And people just see a 20-second clip.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
they don't
much,
see the
yeah.
mahi that I'm going to
Yeah.
scout for what I'm going to do. I'm going to download it. I'm going to learn it. I'm going to rehearse it. I'm going to practice
Yeah.
this. I'm going to do it 3 times. I'm going to grab that draft and revise it. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do this different. Here's 7 seconds.
But I don't think about that. I just do
It's
it.
just part of your daily
Yeah, I'm just
routine.
like, oh, that's cool. Save that. And then next minute, oh, I feel like doing a TikTok. And I'll do it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not like, okay, I'll do this. Okay, I'll do that. Just
So you
like,
don't find
I
it and
feel
then you
like
go, oh, I don't really want to do this right now, so I'm just going to go past it. You like save it, and then when you feel like filming,
Yeah,
you film.
pretty
So it's
much.
not like you could, because you could sit there for an hour before you find something that you want, even 5 hours, and you're like, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it could be quite tiring, especially if you've already been there for 4 hours and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, now I got to shoot this. And
Yeah.
yeah, right. That's
But
cool.
I only shoot it if I feel like I have the energy, because it's obviously coming from my time and my energy. So I'll do it when I'm ready.
Mm.
Yeah. But also, I don't think people really mind when I post. Obviously, don't take too long, but it's just like once I've posted it, they're like, oh, I've been waiting for this sound. And that type of stuff really warms my heart, because I'm like, I'm really glad that I can, I guess, inspire. I don't know, like make people laugh.
Like you just said with Nix, right? You just said
Yeah.
that, well, I'm not her biggest fan, but I seen what she would do and it inspired me.
Yeah, yeah.
Bet you there's people out there that have been inspired by your content game and they probably have their journey and you have somehow molded it or been, a pathway, an inspiration in it. That's powerful.
Yeah, didn't think of it like that.
Mm.
That's sick.
So what does the future look like for you at this stage? What's next for you?
I don't know, but that's okay.
It is okay.
Yeah, and whatever happens, happens. I remember going away for New Year's with my mates, and before I got to them, I asked, "Oh, what's our plan?" And they were like, "We're just going with the flow. That's our motto." And then ever since then, I was like, I think I might just do that. That's my yearly motto.
Nice.
Go with the flow.
And my motto with my friends was, it's not a bad idea until you prove it is.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of stupid things.
Yeah.
And then we're like, that was a fucking bad
I
idea.
think the whole motto is a bad idea.
The motto is a bad idea. You're
Yeah,
right, but we had to prove it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to say my last question. Okay.
Okay.
What is your biggest regret?
I don't have regrets.
Because you don't think about the past because you don't have a big ego.
Well, I do
And
have a big
you're
ego.
self-aware.
I actually still think like that. It's just learning to come out of that.
Identify it.
Yeah, for sure. And when to identify it and when to be like, hey, shut up, go away.
Mm.
But I don't have regrets because everything happens. Oh, actually, I wouldn't say everything happens for a reason, but you never know. I feel like every aspect in life is something you can learn from, something you can grow from, something even in the process of it, you actually realize a lot of things and you're like, wow, I wouldn't have known that if I didn't go through that.
And it's crazy to think that one momentarily small thing in life could have completely changed the entire trajectory and projection of whatever was to come next. For example, I'm running 10 minutes late to work. Hey, had I not been running 10 minutes late, I would have actually been involved in that accident. Something, it's crazy that every little minuscule moment has an impact. And it makes me think and this is something I was reflecting on. We did the episode with Granddad. So our last podcast was with my granddad, and we spoke to him about generational shit. He's born in the 40s, so it was the
Wow.
era difference and
Yeah.
the upbringing, and also getting to talk to him on a personal level about his grandparents, which are my great-great-grandparents, which I now see that podcast episode as something that my grandkids can watch their grandparent talk to their great-great-grandparent about their great-great-great-great-grandparents,
Yeah.
and that's some generational treasure
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah,
I don't have
absolutely.
I don't have a single video of my great just my memories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas now they can listen to their great-great-granddad talk about his grandparents.
Yeah.
So it's a generational conversation. If you haven't seen that, go tune into our last week's podcast. But he spoke and told me things that I'd never heard before about his life, his journey, his upbringing. And one of the things was that he was a stillborn. So you go and take that one moment where he was a stillborn. Had he not survived it, there would be no me. You know? It's just crazy, that chain of events that stem from different moments in history that lead to where we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was impactful because I didn't realize that. I never knew that. I wouldn't have known that had we not sat with him on a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, getting to peel the layers back. But you know, if you haven't seen that episode, go and check that out. We are the Making a Statement podcast. We are about breaking the stigma. We have unfiltered, uncensored, unedited, uncensored, uneducated conversations. And yeah, that's what we're about. That's what we do every week. New episodes at Sunday, 8 p.m. And if you would like to be a part of this podcast, if you want to share your journey or you know somebody that might be interested, email us at podcast@makingastatement.co.nz or go check out www.makingastatement.co.nz and grab you some merch. Cuzzy, DJ, TJ, anything from you before we sign off?
Nah, not really.
No?
No,
Yeah.
I need a shower.
You need a shower?
Yeah.
I needed one at your 21st.
Oh, I needed one too.
I needed one when I ran out of toilet paper in Thailand.
No, you just had the you had the squeeze thingy, apparently.
Yeah.
You just didn't know about it.
In reflection, I should have probably done something different in that space. But, Brother E, anything last from you before we sign off?
Sorry.
You're right.
No, I think we covered pretty much everything. I got to chime in when I needed to.
You do that.
I do.
And anything from you, Phoenix, before we go?
Did I say enough?
No, you did well.
Yeah.
Really, really well.
I
Oh,
love the
cool.
conversation.
Okay.
I look back and I just love that feeling of going, holy shit, like I can't wait for people to just chime in and tune in. Like I find it crazy, and I always say this, if you've made it this far, hit the comment section right now and let us know, because if you've sat and listened to us talk for like 2+ hours, that's commitment. And I hope you learned something and can take away something from this conversation. I think self-awareness is probably, you know, a very
The biggest.
like consistent tool that was, you know, put through in the episode. But
As a 22-year-old.
bro, you are mature.
Hard.
You have a great mindset, and I think when you work out what kind of pathway you want to take with what you've already established yourself as and to be in this world at the young age that you are, with the mindset that you have, fuck, you've got a mean future.
You'll succeed.
100%. Personal
I
tips.
actually doubt myself really badly. I really think low of myself sometimes. But moments like this really encourage me to be like, shush.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad we could do something like that.
Yeah.
Just before we sign off, did you have any questions for us at all? Is there something maybe you think someone at home might be thinking?
Nah, can't crack it.
Covered it all?
Yeah.
That's what?
Actually, I do got one thing to say. Something I learned, because I'm close to your age, I'm 21, is for us younger generation, we should stop listening to what other people think. Because I stopped doing that ages ago, and I feel way better about myself than I used to if I was listening to other people.
Yeah. I mean,
like-
it's I feel like, I believe that it's really hard for young people to do that because of how influenced we are. And sometimes it can also depend on how your upbringing was, and it could also, you know, create a lot of, I wouldn't say issues, but like things like abandonment issues, like all that type of stuff. You just feel like you wanted validation. So having opinions from other people as a young person, you're like, I feel good about myself. And then if it's a shitty one, you're like, oh, I'm a shit person, you know. But then having that self-awareness, you know, the bro's got it over here too. Yep. Really it gets you out that shell of, or just to stop dwelling over the moment or feeling sorry for yourself. And you're like, I feel like a bad person. You just said that to yourself. No one told you you're a bad person. It's just like someone else has an opinion on you, but it doesn't make that that's who you are. Yeah, it's something that I'm learning.
It's
too.
really mature. And I honestly, just hearing you talk and the way your mindset is, the way you communicate and the way you hold yourself, even the shit that you were saying about these are my boundaries and like I know who I am and what I want to do and project or whatever. I really feel like, you know, if you peel the layers back, I really think there's a lot of people probably in your audience and the wider out there that could really resonate with a lot of what you're saying, and you could really help to motivate, inspire, and influence. I don't like that word, but, you know, in a positive way, you could have an impact because you're clever. You got your head screwed on. And like you said, people thinking you're some uptight fucking this and that because they're seeing the content, they're seeing the followers.
Yeah.
I think, you know, peel the layers back and let people see who you are as well, because I feel like a lot of people would resonate with it.
Yeah, I've actually never showed this side of myself to the outside world.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the reactions.
Yeah, me too.
Because honestly, I was pleasantly surprised at just how mature you are at your age.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at my TikToks, you just think this outrageous, no filter person. I am. I'm pretty, like, when I'm really comfy with you, that's how I am. On the way I am on TikTok, like, all that shit.
But you were, even before, you were saying how nervous you were, and then you started doing like some out of it stuff before we started shooting, and I was like, what? And you're like, I'm just making myself comfortable. I was like, I like how you make yourself comfortable.
And I was nervous, like I was just trying to let the nervous out.
It's kind of like that blonde chick from High School Musical. You know, they do
I'm not going to do it, but yeah.
Yeah, when they do the warm-ups.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know what I'm
haven't
talking
seen
about?
that, no.
You haven't seen High School Musical?
Not from what I remember.
Thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Oh, right, gotcha.
No, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story and giving us some insight to you as a person. Very much appreciated the conversation, and I look forward to seeing what's next for you. And episode done. Thank you so much, Phoenix.
Thank you for having me.
Again, Making a Statement podcast, and you can check us out.
Grateful.
Holy shit, we forgot.
I was actually waiting for that. But I was like,
You forgot, Phoenix.
No, you forgot. Where's this is the ego?
Fuck. Okay. We'll pull it back because I forgot a step. We end our podcast with a "What are you grateful for?" And I'm sorry, I actually want to say I had to try and wrap up because I got to piss.
You got to hold it for 5 more minutes.
What are we grateful for?
Good job,
Lady T. Barton. Well done. What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for the love and support system that I have, because I don't think I'd be the person I am today without them.
Massive shout out to your love and support.
Shout out to my family.
And I hope your mum enjoys the rest of her trip here in New Zealand and you get to make the most of your time with her.
Yeah, she will, and I will too. She's my best friend.
Cool.
My
and you
bestie.
guys will tune in on Sunday when this drops?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
imagine she'll be probably keen to watch it.
Yeah,
eh?
she's like, can't wait to hear about it, babe.
Oh, that's so cool.
Can't wait to know about it.
Yeah. That's cool. Kazi Trev, what are you grateful for? I need a pee and I'm drinking. That's what I need.
Yeah, I stopped there because I need to, and I've been like, not going to drink.
You know, I'm going to bring this back. I'm grateful for opportunities.
Yeah.
It's something I always say, but last podcast I haven't been saying it. I'm grateful for opportunities of people, like word of mouth, especially for my DJing, because I'm getting a lot more clients now than last year. Like, I have a lot of gigs, and I only got that in the first 2 weeks of this year. That's crazy.
Nice.
Also,
March 14th, don't forget, we've got Levin.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I'm grateful for my mum because she just set up a mean 21st for me. She got me a mean 21st key, everything.
Shot mum.
Yeah, shout out Kazi Janelle.
And,
I like that. You pulled my move. Yeah.
And I am grateful for probably my shower. Yeah.
Yeah, showers are mean. Wow.
Yeah, well,
That's on.
You can't be grateful for it until you've had it yet.
Kia
But you're
ora.
looking forward
Actually,
to it.
no, I'm
Kia
grateful
ora.
for my missus because she bought me this nice Jimmy Choo colognes.
Is it like my one?
Yeah, it's exactly the same, but it comes with body wash. And
Don't let
that
Dills
still
come over because he'll
smells
use
so
the whole
good.
thing.
I actually seen that. I seen that too.
You know, I had a whole 100ml
That's
bottle of
That's what
it.
I'm gonna say.
I don't use the whole thing.
That was like 3/4 full.
And
And then
you-
I went to use it one day and you used the whole bloody bottle.
What is this though? Jimmy Choo body set thing. Did you get it for your birthday?
So it's this big. It's basically a Christmas
It's
thing.
a set.
Yeah, but it comes with a small Jimmy Choo spray bottle, a bigger one, and also a body wash. The body wash smells exactly like the cologne, and it stays on you for a while.
Yeah.
And damn, it smells good.
Yeah, I used to
Shot
get the
mumsy.
Versace ones of those. They the blue Versace bottle ones, and come with like the body wash and the little spray bottles and stuff, like a travel one. Yeah,
I'm gonna say, oh fuck, I'm skipping the queue. It's you're grateful. What are
you need to go
grateful
to all of that.
for? I
mate.
need a piss.
I'm gonna
Bro.
talk real slow.
Go.
Nah.
It's hot in here too.
Yeah. I am grateful for. Is it weird if I say sorry? Is it weird if I say I'm grateful for my own work ethic?
Nah, absolutely not.
Is that
it's-
weird?
Yeah,
Nah.
standing on your shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
That's
like
weird.
I had a busy day today. Got home, smashed out heaps of work, organised for not that fucking fly, organised for like plasterers to come over and organising for our fence guy to come. And I spent pretty much the whole after. I didn't even sit down to eat my dinner. I was walking around with my plate, getting all this shit ready and making a load of teas. And I just think, and it's like nearly 10. It was past 10 o'clock, and I'm like, I kind of want to keep working. I don't know why. Normally I'm tired, but because I've got something on my mind, I just want to keep going. And I know that if I didn't have good work ethic, I would just be like, nah, I'm just going to go to bed and forget about it.
Determination.
Yeah. I am a pretty determined person, I think, naturally.
Main aspect to have.
Yeah. So I think that'd be what I'm grateful for this week. And also my kids and my wife, because, yeah, they help make it easy. So,
Cute.
Kia ora.
I'm grateful for Cuzzy B, my cousin Braden, who came over this last weekend, like I said, on Friday night, stayed with me through till I dropped him home Monday morning. So he stayed all weekend, and he just got out there and done the gardens with me. And he had a lot of smokos, and he had a lot of nap breaks, but he's still there. He's
He
still
turned
fucking helping out of fucking Aroha. So he said, I didn't get your birthday present, cuz, so I'll just help you with the yard. It's like, facts, let's go. Thank you.
I went on a
massive.
dangerous weather trip for your birthday. So
Dangerous.
I'm not helping
We
with
went
that.
camping in a storm, you mean?
Yeah, and it cost lots of money.
Yeah, but it didn't damage your fence.
It did. The wind did.
The insurance didn't think so.
Oh no, they said that it was just wear and tear. No wind damage.
Kazi Trevor's donating to our Rangatahi Jar to close the episode off.
Kia ora.
That camera.
Nice.
End of the
Got some
episode. It's
extra
like,
funds
I
in
need that
there.
for my milk.
And that's covering some of my
No, it's
contributions.
not. That was for Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Been
Aw.
counting.
I also,
Yeah, he does. He tallies it.
Nice.
wow,
Good shit.
I need a pee so bad. I do a this and a that when it's time to sign off, but this time I'm going to say, Kazi Trev, can you chuck the camera on Phoenix for a second?
Oh, gee.
And now Phoenix, to sign us off, just take us away with some freaking mean facials. Do it. Do more. Do more. Hold on. Do another one.
Why?
Give me a word.
Car.
Ah.
It's gonna happen as fire but fighter. Ain't nobody putting it down. I'm holding it down. No common grounds. I'm making a statement. That's the way to claim that you're running the town.